Mickey talks the truth.
Okay. I got truth on my mind. Truth on my mind. I got truth on my mind. Truth on my mind. I got truth on my mind. Truth on my mind.
Hey, listen, you are now rocking with Mickey Truth. She live up to her name, not the fame. So make sure y'all subscribe to her channel and stay updated on what's real. Bye.
Good reporting ass Mickey.
We love you, Mickey.
Mickey talks the truth.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody. We are here back again for another episode of Mickey Talk Podcast. Hey, we've been going strong. I do feel better this morning. However, I definitely had to take me some medicine, but we vibing out. Good morning, James. Good morning, 216. So we are here, okay? Y'all already know we got to get into a lot of topics. Yesterday, I felt too bad. Yesterday, I couldn't do nothing, okay? I barely made it on the live. But we are here, and we're going to get into some topics. A lot of things going on around these parts. Let me see. What can I do? Y'all know I got to get back in the swing of things. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the disclaimers and disclosures to get that out the way so we can say we did it. Y'all already know all information contained on this live is for entertainment, heavy on a mother effing entertainment, educational purposes only. All information used on this live is per the Fair Use Act, and any conclusion that you draw is on you and your mama, not nobody on this channel, this panel, or in this chat. And another disclaimer for those who have not read the description to my channel, I am not a lawyer. Nothing I say should be used as legal advice because it's not legal advice, okay? If you do need legal advice, however, you can go talk to an actual licensed lawyer or attorney of your choosing, all right? And like the disclaimer says in the video, that you can actually see the consequences of anything that you try to run with from the channel is definitely on you, all right? So with that being said, hey, just sit back, enjoy my opinion based off my free thoughts of what I'm listening to, and y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat. Let's get started.
You can't handle the truth.
That part, they cannot handle the truth. Y'all already know. Hey, before we even get this thing started, y'all know what to do. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull up on your girl Mickey Truth. We is live with it. All right, so what's on the schedule today? I got a couple inboxes about NBA Youngboy faces a new gun charge. We're going to talk about that. Man, I heard somebody sent me a link to a video from like Twitter Spaces. I think it's like the equivalent of like Clubhouse. And they said ATK had a lot going on that audio. So we're going to check it out. I think I only listened to like a few minutes of it. But we're going to check it out. I think it's like an hour. And I'm like, ain't no way they talking no hour. So we're going to check that out. We're going to tune in to the YSL Rico. And I spelled it wrong. I just realized it. We're going to tune in to the YSL Rico later. We're going to start off with other topics and then segue into the YSL Rico. That's why I put that at the last, the tail end. And then y'all already know it's Mickey Talk. So anything that Mickey decides to talk about, we'll talk about. But for the most part, those are my core topics that I'm planning on doing. Let me fix my my title. I be trying to be too fast. Cause y'all know I put the placeholder, which is just my regular Mickey Talks thing. And then like once I decide what I'm gonna talk about that day, I make the thumbnail and it was just I'd be like real fast. So yeah, that's what we got going on. Shout out to everybody. Make sure if you did not, when you comment under the videos, I post a daily Q&A where I respond to y'all. Shout out to everybody that's been running up the comments. I try to do it before I go to bed, y'all. Y'all know I be up early, so I try to go to bed at a decent time. And y'all already know in a couple days I'm in school. So in 4 days, 5 days. 5 days, I'll be back in school. So try to get y'all comments in as early as possible so y'all can get a reply. I know a few people commented afterwards, but you know, it's cool. Y'all let me know what my audio sound like. I got my mic plugged up today because I don't know. I'm trying to see if the mic sound better or just my regular input from my laptop. So y'all just let me know how the audio sounds. How long have we going? About 6 minutes. Let's get into it. Let me see if somebody already did NBA Youngboy video. Then we can talk about it. Let's see. Okay, that's 30 minutes long. I want anybody made a shorter video, like just with the gist of it. No. All right, everybody got long videos. Damn, wasn't that much going on? Could have sworn it was like a simple situation. All right, let me go to Instagram then. Damn, I just knew somebody hadn't did a video that was just straight to the point. But it sounds a little off. Okay. Let me see something real quick. And let me take the mic off and see if the mic. All right, hold on, y'all. While we take a little segue. All right, what that sound like? So does that sound better? Y'all let me know. Because I've been seeing when I try to chop my lives down into like smaller portions, sometimes the audio be a little off. So that's why I want to make sure the audio is cool. Okay, sound better. So without the mic, all right. I got a couple mics. This was the one I was trying to use, but I guess it don't want to get jiggy. Okay. I got another one, but I had to bring the whole setup or go over there, and I ain't about to do all that. All right. So let me go to Instagram. So okay, so this is the question I got. Basically, shout out to Lamar. Okay, Lamar is always with a conspiracy when it comes to lawyers. So Lamar hit me up and was like, "Yo, Mickey, I think NBA Youngboy and a real lawyer and railroad him." I'm like, "Why would you say that?" So NBA Youngboy went viral the other day because the outcome of his case came to a close. Good morning, Blue. And now he's facing 10 years, right? Then also his lawyer asked for his case to be transferred from Louisiana to Utah, okay? And Lamar was like, yeah, I ain't never heard nothing like that, okay? Thank you, Michael. Or whatever. And I'm like, nah, you'd be surprised what your lawyer can actually ask for, like on some real stuff. We don't know because half the time people don't be asking for it, but the right lawyer will definitely request whatever they need to. So shout out to Remo. Y'all know him and his bloggers have been really running it up. They stay up on it, okay? So it said NBA Youngboy is expected to take a guilty plea in his federal gun case. It carries a sentence of up to 10 years. He will be transferred to Utah to face his alleged pill scheme case, according to Fox News. Now, like I was telling Lamar, it's not odd to me because at the end of the day, he does have a lot of things going on in Utah. And remember, he is currently in custody. So they are responsible for making sure he appears before his court hearings in Louisiana. Now, my opinion on it is that his lawyer knew what the fuck was coming, and that it would be better if one court had everything, right? If one court oversees everything, is a better kind of playing field for deals, right? So after that came out, it came out later on that they filed a new gun charge against Youngboy in Utah. Now, allegedly, right, they said this is from when he was arrested. Remember, we went over that paperwork. Shout out to Blender Bars who dropped our paperwork to us. And we went over and it was like, yeah, it was a handgun, I believe, on the nightstand or in the nightstand, but it belonged to his wife. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't think that's going to really stick to me. I don't think that's going to stick. Good morning, Nikki. However, I feel like the lawyer probably had wind of it, and that's why he wanted it all in one spot. That's just my opinion, how I see it. And then, you know, it's just, you know, better playing field for him to figure out, for his lawyer to figure out what to do. And y'all know he had one of the top lawyers. I always be trying to say Brian Still, not Brian Still. What was the other one? Y'all know I'm still getting over being sick. I can't remember his name. But Lucci lawyer. He got the same guy that Lucci had. So yeah, I just feel like it's just part of it, right? We knew, come on. We knew they was gonna try to hit him with that gun. And for all we know, they probably did process DNA. Maybe some of his DNA was on it. Who knows? But ultimately, I feel like that's really a weak case. The gun case alone is a weak case. But I can see them trying to trip him up like Boosie and do the addict and possession of a firearm. That's just me. Now, I don't know officially what the charge is. I haven't looked. Y'all know I spent thousands of dollars on paperwork, especially federal paperwork. Okay. And I don't look to spend thousands no more. Okay. I'm trying to recoup some of that money. So I'm not gonna pull the case because for one, it's too early. For two, when I did NBA Youngboy case law, y'all really didn't care to look at it like that. So I'm not gonna pull it. As things go forward and maybe like the case gets more going, we'll probably pull it. But right now, it's just not. It's not a financial bet to do it, and it's just too early. It's gonna be a lot coming out. Okay, so that's just my opinion on what's going on with NBA Youngboy. Okay. Now, next, let's get into this audio because, like, okay, matter of fact, before I get off here, y'all remember yesterday I dropped a video about the queso update, right? Matter of fact, this is it right here. So, the video that I was sent is saying that this chick here is, like, on Twitter Spaces with, like, ATK members and, like, all types of stuff. So, I'm just like, so do they know? Right? Do they not know? Like, what the fuck is going on? Because again, the blogs had it as this girl was a stalker. So again, I don't know how deep this rabbit hole audio is. I'm still shocked that people even be fucking around on Twitter Spaces. Because like I said, it's the equivalent of Clubhouse. You never know who's watching or recording. Because the crazy part about it, I literally was on Twitter Spaces yesterday listening to a YSL recap audio anonymously. So meaning nobody knew I was listening. So if you can do that, but that's just my opinion, okay? Because I just don't know what they be on for real. But anyway, so this girl is on there. I believe they said Foul Out Sosa. They even say ATK Scotty. Now, I'm going to tell you, it kind of made me giggle a little bit. I'm going to be honest. It kind of made me giggle a little bit because I'm like, yo, isn't he in jail? Like, you're not even, like, around people for them not to even say you're on there, right? Like, I think somebody asked, like, who is that talking? And they, like, the girl said his government. I'm like, bro, you're not even on there, like, with people that know not to say who you are. Like, of course, y'all know from even Tay Shots case, they listen to y'all voices. They know who be talking, but like, damn, don't make it right. But let's get into. I'm actually looking for it. So give me one second. I'm looking for it. What is this one? All right. So it looks like Ratchet TV posted the ATK Twitter Spaces. So let's check that out. Like I said, y'all, I don't know if we're gonna about to listen to this whole thing because I only listened to a few minutes and it was like, what the fuck? But we're gonna see if we can grasp what's going on with it.
Baby cake face ass up,
y'all follow so bad niggas talk about girls or something, nigga.
Baby cake face having ass bitch.
Ask me a question. What are you talking about,
Grandpa?
Kim, he not even talking to you. Kim, that's why they say you retarded. And she's not even talking to you, Kim.
Oh, who he said? He said Kim.
No, he
who you on
serious? That's not why they say that, man.
Okay, so the girl Kim is the alleged stalker, queso stalker. Okay, just that's what I gathered so far. So let's keep going.
He said Kim.
Mom, I want some cereal and milk. I want some cereal and milk. Kim, sit your big ass down. You ate 3 times. Mom, I'm hungry.
I thought y'all fuck with Kim.
Yeah, I don't know why they turned against Kim. They bipolar.
First she was a bad bitch. Now she Debbie Cake and baby Walker.
Now she was.
One nigga fucking with Kim, the other nigga don't fuck with Kim. They all finna crash out by Kim. Let them bang about to Kim. Let them bang it out.
You know we start the car and let that bitch.
This definitely remind me of Clubhouse. I guess that's what Twitter Spaces is. I don't see why none of these people be on here talk, especially if you involved in some shit. Like, come on, let's keep going.
It's bang.
Oh no, ma'am. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Yeah, Monty, you must not know who you laughing Kim with.
It's me like, never mind. I ain't never been in no car. I don't even own car. I Uber. I don't. What you talking about?
Yeah, and you must not know who you talking to, real shit. Kim.
What's up, Rainy Pooh?
How was court today, man?
Man, the fucking attorney came and said, I'm gonna go and excuse you. We taking this shit to trial. I said, I want the bitch to dismiss the shit. She said, we taking this shit to trial. Trial in October. Queso go to preliminary October. Queso trial March.
God damn.
Damn, did she say trial in October? Then she said trial. So maybe that's why his family, Queso family, was like, bro, you get on the internet saying all types of shit. But okay, so it sounds like it's this might for sure be the girl because that shit crazy. Somebody started talking before I paused it. Y'all get the likes up. It's 70 people in here and only 9 likes. It don't make sense. Come on now. I'm here sick and all, even though I feel a little bit better. But sick and all, we gotta get to. So y'all make sure y'all hit the like button.
Damn, what the fuck you is?
That is me, right?
That's the Daniel's daughter.
That's my other side. That's my other side.
I'm asking about Kim and Kim only.
That's my other side.
Ray, she said you asked about her, you asked about her.
I'm telling y'all, she takes too much credit.
Talk about Kim or some shit.
I was answering questions.
I ain't gonna lie. Now, I don't know who is who because y'all know normally on Twitter Spaces, they show, just like on Clubhouse, they show the little circles with the names and stuff. I guess Ratchet decided to just put his logo on it, which makes sense, so everybody know where you got it from. But I mean, I ain't no voice analyst or nothing, but that definitely did sound like File Out Sosa, just off of memory, because he got a distinctive, damn, I said that wrong. Anyway, voice. But hey, I don't know. So, but I'm just saying, do sound like him.
Bipolar ass. Get on the game and relax.
Man, kill that little baby cake face ass up,
y'all follow Sosa on Twitter.
Bad niggas talk about girls or something, nigga.
Oh, well, she just said who it is. This shit federal.
Cake face having ass bitch.
Ask me a question.
What are you talking about?
Grandpa.
Kim, he not even talking to you. Kim, that's why they say you retarded. And she's not even talking to you, Kim.
Oh, who he said? He said Kim.
No, who you on serious? That's not why they say that, man.
He said Kim.
Mom, I want some cereal and milk. Mom, I want some cereal and milk. Kim, sit your big ass down. You ate 3 times. Mom, I'm hungry.
I thought y'all fuck with Kim.
Yeah,
They
I don't know why they came against Kim.
They bipolar.
First she was a bad bitch. Now she
Sound like that was on repeat. Didn't we hear this part again? Is it the same thing on repeat?
baby cake and
baby water.
One nigga fucking with Kim, the other nigga don't fuck with Kim. They all finna crash out by Kim. Let them bang about you, Kim.
Bang it out. You know we stop the car and let that bitch bang.
Oh no, ma'am. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Let me see. Is this just on a repeat?
Me and Ray was beefing for about a week for real.
Right,
We straight now. That's my Ray.
We wasn't beefing for no motherfucking week.
It was 24 hours.
Hey, Tim, you know damn well you let her sit around all day.
It was
about 24 hours.
She don't want to be around me. She want to be around y'all. So I got
You gonna beat her ass.
I ain't gonna lie. That echo sound like somebody in jail talking. Okay. Now, again, the bubbles ain't showing, but remember when we was on live the other day and we was talking about the ties in, and remember they had somebody named Main Target, or somebody put it in chat. One of that's who they're referring to as Target. Like, this shit is just crazy. Like, I don't know why these on this shit. But I'm trying to see if the girl is gonna say more, because I doubt we about to watch an hour of this, because like it seemed like they just roasting each other for the most part and just talking. Like, that ain't something I'm really interested in. So I'm gonna let it ride for a couple more minutes, see what happens. If not, we're gonna move on.
Hey, Target.
That fat was lame as fuck.
Nigga be hitting that whole fly swatter. Nigga make that whole chase eye ride. You go nigga go straight.
That bitch say a fly swatter. What the fuck?
I don't think Kim going for that.
I ain't going for nothing strange, nigga.
Man, you know fat girl can't catch everybody. We running circle, juking her ass back and forth. See, y'all got me tired, bitch.
Yeah, you running from this Drake for sure. I don't do no wrestling. Yeah.
I don't do no wrestling.
Hey, you might fuck around and shoot your fucking self. Your oil too short, girl.
So you on my page looking at my page?
In her hand.
You turned on, nigga. Get off my body. I don't want no head.
Your ass lame as hell. Free 33 looking ass.
Who is that?
That's Leroy.
Hey, that was troll. I'm telling you, these kids, she called the bitches full government money.
That's crazy.
He married though. He got married in the lot, so y'all can't.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Bro,
I'm not
you didn't even
that.
ask you that, bro. What the fuck is you?
I ain't ready to go. I gotta clear that shit up.
So she said he married. If we gonna get to the case up part, that's really what I came here for. Let's see.
I ain't asked about all that.
Yeah.
I just want to know why.
Yeah.
Man, that whole trying to make she that like why you trying to make somebody slip. That whole waiting on the slip.
Allegedly.
Hold on.
Allegedly.
Hold on. He said that hoe got a wire on. So, bro, why is you talking to her? Like, y'all gotta make it make sense. I wouldn't give a damn if I felt like somebody was wearing a wire. I'm not even talking. For one, I'm gonna disconnect the call. I'm not even, especially when I'm sitting up in jail on an unauthorized cell phone. I don't get in the fuck up off of here ASAP. Soon as my government name would have been said, if I wasn't off that bitch then, I would have been off that bitch right at that moment. Like, that shit is above me. Okay? Above me. I just don't see it. Like, if I think you on some shit, I'm getting the fuck up off of there. It's the stage left. Like, y'all hit the like button, man. Maybe I am old. Because this young generation, I can't be a part of that shit. Because what the fuck? That shit crazy.
You want to say, bitch, you supposed to say allegedly before. We know the law. Bitch, you don't say allegedly after what you say.
Hey, I'm going to tell y'all this. Taking somebody, when I first started YouTube, I literally was about to start selling shirts that said allegedly. Because I used to say it so much. You can still be held accountable for that bullshit, okay? Trust me. They don't give a damn how many times you say allegedly. Allegedly. Really, that's for the basis of your viewers to be like, yeah, you know, I might be right, I might be wrong, but you can still be held accountable. Whether you say allegedly or not, just FYI. Take it from somebody who you say it all the time.
Ain't nobody allegedly.
James.
Yeah, that hoe say that shit so much. That shit.
Yeah, it's federal over here.
She been talking since 3 o'clock.
This got to be just like content. This is because she said it's federal over here. Okay, so many red flags. For one, the chick that said somebody is that's supposed to be in jail, government name. So now we know she was referring to ATK Scotty because that's who name is Leroy. We can assume, right? Now she's saying it's federal over here. Scotty said she wearing a wire, and they all still having a conversation. Now, I haven't heard Foul Out Sosa say nothing else. Hopefully he left, because what the fuck is this?
What kind of Jackson do you from?
Hey, Target.
I just went to First Coast.
Okay, we about to get into this. What's up, TT? TT said, it's these new ninjas that can't rap, be praised, and make money off of being a rat. I don't like these new ninjas. They weird. Like, this shit crazy as hell, TT. Like, what the? All right, so they just asked if she was from Jackson or what part of Jacksonville she was from, and she said something. Let me go back just a little bit. Not too much, because I don't want to hear that shit again. Hold on.
Before we know the law, bitch, you don't say allegedly after what you say.
Ain't nobody allegedly.
They goofy for this whole situation. It's not a good
look. Yeah, that hoe say that shit so much. That shit.
Yeah, it's federal over here.
She been talking since 3 o'clock.
What kind of Jackson do you from?
Hey, Target.
I just went to First Coast. I'm from Georgia, Albany, Georgia, the 229.
Okay.
But look, they said she been talking since 3 o'clock. So I don't know what time this is taking place, but y'all know I used to be on Clubhouse. And listen, we used to be on there for hours and hours and hours, like for a shit show. So I'm just saying, if this girl been talking since 3 o'clock and whatever time it is there, why the hell is you still on there? Sometimes you got to say leave room, okay? So I'm assuming, you can, because when I was on Twitter Spaces with the YSL thing yesterday, I just left the room when I got tired listening. So listen, it hit different.
I mean, I got so many questions. This shit crazy.
I got so many questions.
Hey,
I'm trying to figure out how you went. Like how you and dude fall in love because, like, he's like 5 years younger than you.
My homegirl went. She lived on Back Street. She went to the store to get something. She came back and she was playing queso. So they were like, "Why are you playing that type?" And she told him I put her on it, but I was talking to his lawyer. So when I got off the phone, I went up there.
Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. The girl said, how did you and dude fall in love? She said, my homegirl stay on Back Street. She went to the store. She was playing, I'm assuming, queso song. They say, how you found out about the song? She said, my homegirl. But then the girl said, but I was on the phone with his lawyer. So hold on. So did you already know queso? Because why the hell is you on the phone with his lawyer? Now, again, don't get it twisted. I done definitely talked to some lawyers, but it's definitely from a content standpoint about the cases I follow, not checking in on them, right? So, to my understanding, this girl is not like a blogger or nothing like that or a journalist. But what the fuck? Like, I'm confused. Like, am I reading it into it too much? Because, like, what? That didn't make sense. But let's keep going.
To the store, Raheem called me up there, and we just.
Did she say Raheem? She said Raheem, right? I think she said Raheem.
Just got in the BMW. He showed me the block and shit.
Who the fuck is Raheem? And so, hold up. So just because somebody say, yo, hey, who put you on to the song? Your homegirl said, oh yeah, my homegirl, whatever. You take your ass up to the store to ride off with some nigga to see the block. I got to be missing something. my head starting to hurt. Listen to this shit. Like, what the fuck? This shit's crazy.
Too high. You ain't even saying shit.
That's how y'all met, like through his song.
Yeah, type. Like I was with his granddaddy. We didn't meet. Like clear, we didn't meet. Somebody scammed me. So that's.
So who the fuck is Raheem then? So hold on. So if you didn't meet Queso, who the fuck is Raheem? And why the hell you got into a BMW riding the block with somebody named Raheem? I'm so confused with this. Can somebody break it down? What the fuck is going on? I ain't getting it. I ain't getting it at all. Like, yeah, y'all get the lights up because I'm over here getting a migraine. Okay, like we ain't even made it to 10 minutes. Y'all know when I do the content, I be trying to give it a good 10 minutes. We ain't even made it to 10 minutes. Okay. His dad, no, I think his daddy name is something Abdul or something. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on it. But still, I probably should have waited till I was all the way well to listen to this because this shit stressed me. Okay, we're gonna give it 2 more minutes. If shit don't start making sense, we off this because I'm not even understanding what's happening.
That's different. Like that wasn't him at all, ever. But now it's
so somebody pretending to be Queso scammed her. Still don't know who the hell Raheem is, but okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now he up. We up. Everybody up.
I'm up.
That's real.
Yeah. Wow. So now it seems like she giving money to the real Queso. If she's talking about we up, that's just how I'm saying. I don't know. I could be wrong, but
wait, what?
Yeah.
All right. That makes sense.
I want somebody to know it.
You ain't I'm not about to argue with that girl, bitch.
You ain't you got to tell her how to make this.
Hey, what's so sad?
You said she made him do the song and they fell in love. That's my money. Brian rolling up. What don't y'all understand?
Brian, who up here?
Kim's a different kind of creature, man.
Yeah, I am.
It's serious. You might even know it, dog.
You can tell them why I fuck.
Hey, John Wall, man, take one for the team, man.
I heard the story, but you take one from the team, nigga.
Man, you know I don't like big shit. I like fun size shit like Shane.
I want all them to know that. Right?
Who you telling?
That thing smell like mayonnaise.
Okay.
What smell like mayonnaise? All them to know that right now.
Kim.
Hey, yeah, but when I pop out those Shane off limits, though, hey, Fat Z.
Do your thing, nigga.
You can tell them. I don't really want to speak on that.
No, but okay, so if you don't want us to tell them, because you don't feel, you know,
Hey, Fat Z, what you want?
You can tell them. I just don't want to speak on it.
Somebody fucking tell it, because I'm like, what the? Yo. Can somebody tell us what the fuck the background is real quick? Because, like, we got about 60 more seconds before I turn this. Because, like, you can tell I've been off, like, these type of apps for so long because I can't even keep up with what the fuck is happening. This shit here stressing me out listening to it. They got 1 more minute and they fuck the story. I don't care. At that point, we just going to keep moving because what the fuck?
Okay, then. So they don't need to tell them this. You don't want
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Fat Z, you slapped that big dick in them fuck, nigga. You went viral.
Oh, God.
Oh, so right, what you saying is there more to the story?
What's the story?
Hey, which one of y'all the wrong from here? Y'all know Kim. Which one of y'all the finest on here though?
Kim bro too. What you mean? We all wrong.
I'm a slam.
Kim bro, what you mean? What you mean she wrong?
Listen,
Kim bro, what you mean? What you mean? What I mean?
I'm not really understanding. I'm not really understanding.
Okay, y'all just shut the fuck up. Now I'm talking. Greg got the flow. I'm gonna sum it up. Kim lost someone, a loved one. You feel me? Somebody that was close to her, and then she heard the music. The music gave her clearance. She got interested in it, and that's how she ended up falling in love. Like, you feel me?
Oh shit, truth, man. I'm too old for this shit. It be these moments, okay? where I'm like, I'm 35, right? Like, I graduated high school in 2007. So I'm really not that old. But in these moments, I'm like, I'm old as shit. Because what the fuck is happening? This too much. Too much. What's up, KG? KG said right now they don't know the room is being live streamed. They realized a little later and it changed. Yo, first and foremost, listen. Why do people get on the internet and be acting like they don't know? Like people, no matter what, like right now, somebody could be streaming my shit right now. I could come back and delete this. It's probably already done. People be downloading your shit, and like I said, on Twitter Spaces, just like on Clubhouse, you can listen without even going into the room. So like, before you get on these apps and get to talking, okay, you got to know what the fuck type of app you on. Like, for real. Like, for real. One of them crashed out bad. Oh, man, KG, you gonna have me listen to more of this. Do you know like how far ahead? Because I was about to turn it, but who crashed out? Man, how far ahead we got to listen to? Damn. KG got me wanting to listen to a little bit more before because our next topic is tapping into the YSL trial. And I don't even think they're doing nothing right now. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all, this new generation is so dumb and weird. For real. Like, again, for one, and don't get it twisted. Like I said, I spent about 6 months on Clubhouse. And I used to be in them rooms all the time. But one thing I knew for sure, hey, all them shits can be monitored and recorded, clipped, and all that shit. Just like a jail call. Never say some shit you don't want to hear back. That's why I don't be understanding how people, because we done saw so many videos on people on Clubhouse doing it. But right now, like, what the fuck? And for one, if that is ATK Scotty, I mean, when she said Leroy, he said my whole government. So, bruh, but then guess what? If his dorm gets searched, he gonna blame it on the internet. But his ass, man, he should have got the fuck up out of there. Like, soon as they even want to know who he was, like, bro, you're not even in the room where people know not to ask some type of questions or something. Like, all right, I'm gonna keep playing it. I might skip through some because I want to hear the crash. While we wait on the YSL trial to come back on.
Nah, that's some real shit. That man.
Bro, you laugh like a dead
Kelly Price fell in love, bro.
Kelly Price.
Like a trial bond connection. Let me look up Kelly Price because I know y'all ain't trying to be funny.
That sounds like trauma bonding.
I mean, not Kelly.
But at the end of the day, Kelly Price is a beautiful big girl. And look, don't get it twisted. Listen, hey, big girls been winning. Period. Fuck what you talking about. The same way is people that love slim, thick, or skinny. It's dudes around here that love big girls, okay? Love every role of them. So, but that be the only thing they can really say in some instance. So, rock out. But yeah, Kelly Price is a pretty chick. So, I wonder why the girls are involved with this mess. Man, I just, for one, I don't even know why this even makes sense for them to all be in the Twitter Spaces talking like that. And some of them seem like they probably know each other. Like, y'all can't just meet up and, like, they don't do, like, back in the day. Now, at this point, I feel like I need to say back in the day. Meet up at a spot and just have a conversation. Y'all got to tap in on Twitter Spaces. It's crazy. Crazy.
Price, what her name is? Not Kelly Price, what her name is?
Yeah. No, that shit real, though.
He talking about Kelly Rose.
I was listening to
Kelly Price, the big one. That is Kelly Price, the big girl.
So Kim is Kelly Price. You talking Kelly Price, the big girl, man. What?
Man, fuck that shit. That is on you take one for the team, gang. That just on case on fake time.
Are they trying to pass around the girl or something? Like, what the fuck? They keep saying take one for the team. Obviously, she won't queso. I'm confused. What the fuck is happening?
They got some fat shit right now.
What the fuck everybody listening to?
Okay.
I like the same shit.
I ain't gonna lie, that part nigga big 50 like small foot size shit.
Was she rubbing on your arm and shit?
Man, I ain't got no fat bitch laid up under me with all that fucking heat on me, bro.
That shit too much.
Yeah, that shit be too much, bro. Nigga ain't on that shit. Nigga respect big girls, man. Nigga respect big girls. Them hoes gonna have your ass naked so fast. Big girl gonna have your ass naked so fast.
I ain't hear what you said.
Now to say that means you done had your big girl. That's your some not. You can't learn that through third party. You see, I tell you, these boys gonna hit capping and then look at them. They know all the ins and outs, ain't it? Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. I'm trying to let me skip through because I'm trying to hit a crash out.
Boy, and Shorty was like, I guess Shorty in the box up there, you know, I be talking to them jit. They like, shit. He said he ain't gonna do that shit, but now niggas some fool shit. I don't know how true it is, but they trying to say Shorty.
I should have left it alone. Let me go back because now I don't even know what they're talking about. All right, we just gonna rock out.
That was some fat shit right
now. What the fuck everybody listening to?
I like the same shit.
I ain't gonna lie, that part nigga big 50 like small foot size shit.
Was she rubbing on your arm and shit?
Man, I ain't got no fat bitch laid up under me with all that fucking heat on me, bro.
That shit too much.
Yeah, that shit be too much, bro. Nigga ain't on that shit. Nigga respect big girls, man. Nigga respect big girls. Them hoes gonna have your ass naked so fast. Big girl gonna have your ass naked so fast.
I ain't hear what you said.
I said, what's your preference?
Hey, them fat hoes got that talk. Them hoes like a bull master. Like it got so much drool coming off their mouth.
I like big niggas or like thick, meaty niggas.
You can't put no fat.
And I like niggas that look.
Hey, in that moment, I realized we listening to kids talk. In that moment, I realized these are churn talk.
And so that was like a bull master. That one got so much slaw coming off my mouth.
No, I don't want no pretty ass nigga. I'm the superstar.
Gotta put on the back of a truck.
I like tall skin.
Put on the back of the truck, put ass in the cage.
I like tall and big and tall. I gotta take his clothes to go get tailored.
Oh, they gotta have a little gut.
Oh, big gut. I don't like skinny niggas for real.
So you want a big old.
I don't like no skinny.
When Queso ain't got no gut.
That's not Kim talking.
Who that is?
That's Money, Big Mama.
No,
I actually like bigger guys, but I always
like Queso and Big Nine.
First time he talk, I hear an echo, so that must be the one that's locked up.
Wait,
Big Nine big and
that fuck nigga Big Nine
homie. Not that type of comment of Big Nine, not the healthy big.
I thought Big Nine.
Big Nine ain't even big no more. Last time I saw him, he was
yeah, he lost the weight.
Big Nine 4'2", 75 pounds.
Big Nine take a bite. He started to get money.
Big Nine smoking mark.
Oh, man. Damn, they get closed.
Well, I got a question, Kim. What I need to do for some money?
Hey, John Wall, bro. What's up that shit about me and K Shorty and deposition and shit though?
Let's stop playing with my little dog now.
No, I'm saying like, are you high?
On gang, I heard some nigga named Rod K came back from up the road and shit on the 6th floor. And this little shit going on, kid.
Oh no, that's infant.
Nah, that ain't what
I'm
it
born.
is,
You got to be born in.
Yeah, I heard some shit. They were like, nigga came back from court and Shorty was like, I guess Shorty in the box up there, you know, I be talking to them jit. They like, shit. He said he ain't gonna do that shit for now, nigga. Some fool shit. I don't know how true it is, but they trying to say Shorty name in the deposition.
One thing about it, bro, little bro gonna lay down if he got to, bro.
Yeah,
we gonna go outside. I'm crying and shit all in my ear. That shit.
What spot? What to do? What the fuck? That's crazy.
Aggravated. You just was outside.
That shit made everybody quiet.
Terrio. You got somebody for me? That's why you asked?
Oh no.
Thank you.
I got 50.
Wait, is this ATK
No, I don't feel out with
Scotty?
him.
Is this ATK Scotty in this motherfucking shit?
Yeah, I remember y'all used to be booed up.
He in jail?
Yeah, I was
that's
fucked up by
That's
him, but
Scotty
then
on
it
this.
got too much.
Oh,
Like,
Scotty,
everybody got too much.
They finna get you jammed up, Scotty.
Like, it's way too much for him to go around and go
He
get
on
it.
here Scotty on
This shit is crazy.
Friendly, like he's some friendly shit. Like a bitch see him her whole daylight up. Like bitch, what
That's
the
why
fuck?
she asking about.
And you know me,
fucking
I don't fight. I can't fight, so I'm not about to argue.
I do got somebody for you. They just DM'd me. They said they want.
Is it the old dude?
Cool.
She talking about the old dude.
Man, ATK Scotty is on the phone right now. They gotta be slow, bro.
Today, I just realized that's him in the back. I thought he was on the damn Twitter space.
They finna jam him up right now.
But yeah, me and that big nigga fell out.
Ew, no, I wouldn't definitely join him.
Oh, you on this bitch, he? I been told him to get on here.
Oh yeah. Now say that shit you said about his mama again, Kim.
Her wig lifting in the front, right on her forehead.
All right. Now bring your ass back to that store again, bitch.
Back that up.
Back that up.
Grandpa.
Grandma.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Get on the game.
You falling out with your family?
Nah, that's just a regular family fight type shit. You fight with your family. I beat my sister's ass all the time. Kim said it's all love.
Hey, this is
Who churn in the background? Like, God damn. All I keep hit my mind keep going to the churn. Wine in the sun in the background. Shit.
this is some other shit. Y'all niggas stay in y'all place. Y'all stay in y'all place. Stop trying to be friendly.
Not friendly at all.
These niggas getting besides, because these niggas getting besides themselves. What the fuck these niggas on?
Send me the
Niggas
Instagram.
threw my vibe off. Like, I was just joking in this bitch. These niggas just be. Yeah. I know it.
What happened?
Niggas want to be known. Niggas want a name. Niggas chasing cloud.
Money.
Niggas don't want to go slide.
I guess.
What you said?
I guess.
Look what I just said.
Niggas ain't never seen nothing die.
Okay.
Wow.
We are not the same. You never killed nothing before. We don't see eye to eye.
Bro. Stop.
We don't see eye to eye, bro.
Can you
gotta come to the city. We in the
don't
city.
see eye to eye, bro. Stop doing that shit, broke ass nigga.
What you say, Tyrion?
Make posters about yourself on Reddit, nigga.
What the fuck is Foul Out Sosa talking about? What the fuck? Ooh. All right, y'all. I guess the crash out must be about to come, because what the fuck? And then, then YSL done started. So we're going to listen a little bit more of this, because I don't know if he's about to crash out or what, but this is crazy.
No, Kim front line.
You was a Reddit nigga. You making posts about yourself on Reddit, nigga. Fuck is you saying? Stop it, nigga. We're not the same. I would never get on Reddit and make a post about myself. Green ass nigga.
Pop out, bro.
Fuck is you talking about? Nigga under my picture. Reddit posted a picture, nigga under my bitch saying my dog gay. Dick sucking. Get your bitch ass on, nigga. Your ass is lame as hell. Fuck is you talking about?
You
need
so
a name
mad.
out here. You
You
need a
sound
name
so
out here.
mad, bro.
You broke as fuck. No, you mad.
So mad.
You're mad. You're mad.
What I'm mad about, dude? What I'm mad about, bro?
You're mad.
What is on mad?
Hold on. I guess that's a crash out. With that being said, hold on before we get into hearing that. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to pull up on your girl, Mickey Truth. We is live with it. All right. Because what the fuck? I don't even know who the other person is talking. Can anybody recognize the voice? Been so many people going back and forth. Let's see.
Mad about
You're mad.
Drake. Tell me what I'm mad about.
Drake. JG dead, nigga. You're mad.
And Tilly gone.
You're mad. Yeah. You're mad. And Rico died. And you mad.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Okay. Like, what the fuck is you saying? The fuck is you talking about, nigga? Goof ass nigga.
Go slide for
nigga talking about Tilly, nigga. That ain't come from y'all way at all. So
go slide for that fat nigga, bro.
Okay.
You don't even got your gun no more, man.
My dog ain't dead.
Man, go slide, bro. All this shit, bro. Go slide.
Chasing ass nigga. You know how many niggas got shot like that?
Hey, Target, shut the fuck up and go slide, bro.
Niggas talking about go slide, like, oh my god.
And I'm outside.
And I'm outside too, nigga. I'm outside every day, bro.
Man, I can't motherfucking ain't nobody died.
Nigga just seeing y'all at the game, bro. Y'all just was hiding the whole time, bro. Stop playing with the nigga.
Nigga, you talking about you seen a nigga at the game and ain't nothing happened. Nobody.
Hold on. KG get worse than this? Oh, Lord. Okay. It get worse than this. This is wild. Because I thought that was a crash out. Goddamn.
Nobody at the game. What are you saying?
And you know, Twin or Smoking J. You should turn up.
He's just faking the nigga fat and say he's faking like he at the game. Come on, bro. Nigga know that fat shit put up.
Man, like, bro, like, you some lame shit. It gets to a point.
Man, that's on Brody was not at no game, bro. Stop playing with niggas.
It gets to a point. It gets to a point.
How old are they? Ain't everybody like over 21? What fucking game they going to? Like, the fuck? Like, what game you going to? Hell, I ain't used to like going to the game when I had like a child in school, let alone as a grown up. Like, what game is y'all going to?
Well, you gotta get a nigga dick out your mouth.
Green
it
cup.
Gets to a point. You too old. You just threw 4 years away of your life. You ain't got shit to live for, nigga. Go get you some money. Some something, nigga. You just trying to crash out. Bitch, ain't shit crashing. You ain't did no crashing.
Y'all just scared, bro.
Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Scared. Ain't shit hit the floor. What the fuck is we scared for, nigga?
Come to the city, bro.
Ain't nothing happened to now one of us. That ain't nothing.
Hey, for those who be with me watching YSL, what we been hearing when they been arguing this evidence, all these we, us, and them. Y'all love saying we, us, and them. So until the damn prosecution starts saying who the we, us, and them is, and everybody on the case together, like, chill out with that.
And there ain't no retaliation happen. So just be on your P's and Q's, fuck nigga. Like what? Fuck is you talking about?
Too much talking, bro. Stop rapping with these
nigga like a fuck. Fuck is you saying, nigga? This what you want. This what you want. You want Reddit to post your goof ass. Hey, Reddit, he be on this bitch making posts by himself. Reddit, he's one of y'all. He's one of y'all. Fuck is you saying, boy?
Hey, Reddit undefeated. They get shots out on Twitter Spaces.
John Wall rap. John Wall start rapping. Goof ass nigga. I would never go to Reddit and talk about shit. Social start rapping. Just do it, goof ass nigga. What you need? Validation? You need some validation, nigga?
You sound so mad.
No. You sound so lame. I hate when lame
you
niggas
so bad, bro. I'm laughing at your goof ass.
Oh, no, look, I ain't gonna lie. I definitely ain't did my homework on all the people who got killed and all that. No. I'm just really, I was only listening to it, to be honest, about what was the tie-in with the girl that got called a stalker and Queso Court. So, yeah, I'm just listening at this point. I ain't trying to read between none of these lines, okay? Because this is definitely what the girl say at the beginning. Shit federal. And I ain't trying to, my video would not be used to break down these motherfucking in-betweens. So, I'm just about to listen to see what else they saying. I'm confused too, Green Cup. But yeah, like my head still hurt. I'm trying to wait a minute, but yeah, I am not trying to decipher this shit.
I'm laughing at your ass right now. On God. Ha ha ha. Reddit ass nigga.
Ha ha ha.
I'm finna go make nigga, if anything, nigga, if you were gonna post about
bro, you on
Reddit,
Spaces, bro. You just told me you was gonna come to the city, bro. Why is you on there, bro? Like, why is you on there doing all this, bro? That's just nigga. Nobody said nothing. We go goof ass, nigga. Oh, you sound mad as
fuck, bro. You talking about, nigga?
You mad, nigga.
You mad. You mad as hell.
Who is Sosa talking to? Maybe that can help. Who is Sosa talking to? Now that's the part, because right now I'm like, now I thought they all was like together until now. Shit.
You mad as hell, my boy. Oh my God, you mad as hell. And I'm gonna keep making you madder.
You can't make me mad,
nigga.
Can't make me mad.
You gonna die mad, bitch. What the fuck?
I can't bring
mad
nobody
as
up.
hell.
I don't know why. You gotta tell right.
You gotta stop crying about that shit, man. Go get another gun.
Go get another.
Come on now, ask man.
Go get another gun.
I sell it.
Ask that fat nigga what happened, bro.
Oh my God.
Man, Bush said, has anyone verified if his Twitter Spaces for real? Ratchet TV is a play all day. Can he make these voices? Cause I'll be honest, Foul Out Sosa definitely sound like Foul Out Sosa. I mean, I don't know how you can verify a Twitter Space, but I mean, I don't know. But it sounds like him. Now, I'm gonna be honest. If Ratchet ass can change people's voices to sound like the person, like it's AI. If that nigga done spent time to AI some people's voices, he the fucking GOAT. Cause who the hell got time for that? So I don't know. Like I said, you would have actually had to been on Twitter Spaces, or maybe if somebody else got a record from that, you know. So Green Cup said, I don't trust Ratchet, but that is Sosa. KG said they will confirm it themselves. Don't worry. I was like, hey, you know, some people do got time for the AI shit, but shit, it's crazy.
Bro, ask Jake what happened.
That wasn't you, goof ass, bro.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Go ask Jake what happened, bro. My bad, you can't. You can't. Know the difference. Know the difference. My fat boy still here. Your fat boy ain't. Know the difference. I told you a big difference.
What happened to Tilly?
What's the name?
Nigga catching Uber still. What the fuck?
Okay, nigga done died about Tilly. Like, what are you saying? What did you say?
Niggas catching Uber still is crazy. I'm gonna say that.
Damn. Ain't nobody died about Jake yet.
Once you locked up when that shit happened, I'll tell you about Jake.
What?
No, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
What are you saying?
Wow. What a beautiful.
My fault, cuz. My fault, cuz. I don't mean to
that
be cuz.
That man, so you got.
My fault, cuz.
Mute your mics, bro.
You know I just hate
Put
pussy
these
shit,
mics,
cuz.
mods. The fuck?
Fuck is he talking about?
Hey, I go out there to the store like right now, right
Oh
now.
my
Ain't
God,
nothing
ain't
gonna
nobody
happen.
at the store but old people. What the fuck do you want to do? Like,
That fat nigga was. That fat nigga was. That fat nigga was.
Nigga, since I been out, nobody ain't got no fucking stove, nigga. Like, what are you saying?
Talking about that stove, cuz.
Why that fat nigga was at the store?
Fuck is you saying, nigga? You goofy as hell. Like, this what I be talking about, nigga. Talking about you go post at the store. When have you ever seen us post up at a store?
Well, I'm gonna go to y'all park then.
When have you ever seen us at a park?
It's crazy.
When have you ever been posted at a store? When have you ever been posted at a park? Okay.
Can y'all mute these mics, please?
Like, what do niggas be saying?
Cause what it sounds like is that, cause I done heard Ratchet talk throughout. Maybe he's streaming this live. I don't know this. I don't know. All I'm gonna say, you know, the voice of Foul Out Sosa stood out. I can't tell you who everybody else is, but I mean, I guess I'm gonna just, y'all know the disclaimer is at the beginning of the live. I'll say it again. Hey, obviously this is a reaction to another video. I don't know where it came from. None of that. Okay, I'm just reacting to what I'm hearing. Okay, so y'all take it for what y'all want, or don't take it at all. But sheesh.
Can you send me some money for some ice cream?
That nigga say I'm a little wild. Wish your ass would post up somewhere playing with me.
I'm on the way.
Broke his hell.
Me too, please. Thank you.
Nigga ain't got shit to live for.
You heard me, Zay?
Go
I
crash,
really don't.
bitch.
I really don't do.
I know you don't. I know it.
Screaming
I know it.
That would make it so worse for y'all. Like, come on,
I
bro.
guess it make it worse.
That's why y'all so scared, bro.
You a literate ass bitch.
Look what y'all doing. Y'all on spaces, bro. Go slide.
You got on spaces.
Now you ready to die?
Ain't nothing happened to you. I can be on her. Ain't shit happened to me, bro. I can be on her.
ready to die because you a Redditor. Like, come on, bitch.
Jeremiah,
Ass nigga, go die. You ready to die? Go kill something.
Goddamn, who name is Jeremiah?
Say some shit on here, man.
Oh, and I'll say some shit on here. Oh my God, make us mad. Make us mad. Make us mad. Jake still dead, bitch. What did you saying? Make us mad.
Gotta be good.
Make us mad. Make us mad. Make us mad. The difference is the difference between Tilly and JJ. It was get back for JJ. I mean Tilly, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? What is you talking?
Oh, y'all get the lights. Y'all hear that shit? Like, look, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Look, I'm over here like, okay. Now I feel like this shit federal, okay? I feel like this shit federal at this point. Y'all know, like I said, like, at some point, you got to know when the exit stage left. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of feel like exit stage left. Because what the fuck was that? If you heard it, you heard it. I'm not about to repeat it, okay? What the fuck was that? Oh, Lord, KG said get worse. What the fuck was that? What was that? Oh, no, I got a migraine. Oh, Lord. Damn. Y'all want to keep going? Like, I just feel like, look, I feel like I'm over here looking around, looking at like the fucking FBI gonna kick in, come swinging through my window. But y'all, if y'all want to keep going, we can keep going. What y'all want to do? Because this shit literally is federal at this point. Y'all want to keep going? Green Cup says, Sosa having a meltdown. Ace need to call him in for therapy. AG, your ass ain't lied that this was explosion. Come on. Y'all want to keep going? Or no? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This shit here. Oh. Hold on. Oh, let's reset. Let's reset real quick. Shit. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to pull up on your girl Mickey Truth. We is live with it. Woo. That's crazy. There, the title to the video is in the screen. This is Ratchet TV's video. It's at the top of, you see it? It's at the top. ATK 20 spaces is right there. James said, I'll listen with no comment. All right, fuck it. Let's continue. We done made it 25 minutes in. Let's continue.
Okay. Now go get you some more skin. Fuck, nigga. Fuck is you saying? Goof ass, nigga. Go catch a bee, nigga. Fuck is you saying, nigga?
Hello? What time?
No. No.
Yes, come up here with a twerk video.
Come on, Greg. Chill out. Y'all chill out. Chill out. This what he want. This what his goof ass want. Chill out, y'all.
Hey,
Chill out. Chill out. This what he goof ass. Now start rapping now, bitch. You can rap now.
But nigga,
you got a little clout.
You sound like that's all you want, bro. You green as fuck, bro.
No, that's all you want. This all you want is clout. Like what? Like why did you have to come to spaces and make yourself known? Like what? Why?
You sound so mad.
Why? Every nigga that do this your head just get bigger and you die, bitch. Like what? All right. Whoa. You getting the clout. Come on. Suck it up. Now go make a Triller or something so your life would be at least worth something. Like you died for something. Like what? You died because you wanted to be a rapper. Go ahead, cuz. Go ahead. Go drop us. Go get it. I got you. I'm gonna send you some beats. Goof ass nigga. You probably be.
I got to open for free.
I guess I'm mad. What is I mad about? Like, what is I mad about?
So why are you talking to me? What the fuck?
Why is you on this bitch popping it? Like, nobody was talking gangster. You talking about free the real ones because these niggas out here ain't no shit. What is that to say?
Y'all not, dude. What the fuck?
Oh my God. I can't tell, bitch. I can't tell. Goof ass nigga. Like, what? Nigga just get out and think they King Kong around this bitch. What? You
Well,
get
sit
your
me
goof
down.
ass on, nigga.
Sit me down then. Show me some.
You been sat down, nigga. You ain't
Show
even
me
sitting
some.
up.
Trying to die by the
Show me
time.
some.
You ain't even sitting up, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Talking about sit you down? What?
That shit.
Talk about it's understandable. What's going on?
Oh my head hurt.
Hey, Party, let me find out you with what's in the color.
I don't know why everybody be mad at me.
Who mad at you, Rod?
You see, like the whole space is mad at me. I don't know what the fuck going on.
Yes, I guess. Like, I guess Ty, he trying to play this shit to his advantage. Like,
I guess you mad too.
I'm angry.
Put a nigga in that down.
I need Tylenol now.
talking about mad as fuck. Talking about John Wall, bitch. Your name Hot Rod.
But keep my name out your mouth, dick sucking ass nigga.
Hot Rod. Your ass hot as hell over there, Hot Rod. Your ass mad as hell over there, my boy.
That's his fake laugh right there.
What? You over there pressed. You over there steaming right now. Hot Rod on about 350 right now. I'm finna go to the store right now. Ain't nobody up there, bitch ass nigga. Go take a picture.
Hey,
go take a picture around some old people, some old bases. That's what you do. Go do it.
Hey, so nobody went up there?
Go up there, cuz. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? Go up there. The fuck? It ain't nothing but no bases up there. What the fuck?
Niggas seen that big body shit, man.
You keep talking about you seeing the nigga.
Man, shut your bitch ass up, bro. Nigga, you know you ain't got no route. You know you played.
What?
I guess you like.
Thank you for my ice cream, Fat.
You welcome. You know niggas broke and can't buy you shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying. I'm saying. Ooh.
Don't get your whole turned up. Ooh.
Turn me up.
I got some money.
Turn me
I got
up,
some
bro.
money too.
Turn me up.
I got some money too.
3.
I don't know why I got Echo Space. I'm gonna delete this shit again.
It's too late, bro. It's too late.
You better going against God, cuz.
Damn.
I'm going back to Clubhouse, bro.
Hey, Kim. Kim,
They said that fat nigga crashed.
Kim, you see this nigga trying to go up? Go ahead and get him. Go ahead and get him.
Fat nigga, oh my goodness.
Go ahead and get him,
So
Kim.
he trying to shout out people. I see him.
Go to the stove. Go to the stove. Kim, do it, Kim. Go to the stove.
Thank you.
Go to the stove, Kim. Do it, Kim.
See what it is, do it.
Go to the stove.
It's like 200 people in this bit. Y'all like, wow.
Nah, his ass chasing.
Now Kim do it.
Yeah, running that track, man.
200 people.
They say.
We ain't talking about no gangster shit.
How much? What you got on you right now? I could throw you some shit. Turn you up. Don't be trying to kill yourself, bro. That shit ain't cute, bro. Everybody done went through that shit with a girl. Niggas done went through that shit with a girl.
Bro. Like, yeah.
Don't get your own running to no gun, running behind a girl, cuz. Don't run. That shit hurt.
Cuz, why y'all keep trying to make this about a bitch, cuz? You tripping, like. Y'all keep trying to make this about a bitch.
Because, bro, ever since
it's not about no bitch, bro. It's not,
single,
bro. This on my look, bro. This on my.
Ever
It's
since
not,
bro, you been ready to die.
Man, bro, I've been like this. You better ask that girl. But I've been like this when I got man. Bro, stop, man.
What we got to ask her for? Like you talk too much, bro. Like why why do she know what you did? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, you so
good as fuck, bro.
Oh, you gay as fuck over there telling war stories. She know how I am. What are you talking about, nigga? I can have my baby mama come in this bitch and she can tell you she don't know shit I ever did. Like what? The fuck is you over here bragging about? Talking about what a girl know what you did for?
Oh, this shit crazy.
Your ass lame as hell, boy.
It's a beautiful day.
We do not talk about murder. So like I don't even understand why niggas we don't talk about shootings.
At this point, who really got sense? You know, like really. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'd had a headache from listening to this since we was like 8 minutes in. So hard. I'm assumingly this is Twitter Spaces. Yes. Like, even the fact, like, who the fuck says that? Like, why would you say we don't talk about murders, bruh? For one, you don't supposed to even know about no murders. Let's start there, especially when it comes to this internet. KG, this shit here hot. Like this, some hot shit here. This shit interesting. Oof. How long we got on here? We almost made it, so we just gonna rock out and then we're gonna go on YSL. This shit here, y'all stay the fuck off the internet with this shit. That's my only advice. My reaction to this is stay the hell off the internet. Shit show. This is crazy.
None of that shit.
Thank you for rain.
Goof ass nigga.
Thank you for pain. It's a beautiful.
Fuck, I look like going to tell a girl what I did. Like what?
It's a beautiful day. Thank you for sun.
Like, nobody thought to say, yo, y'all shut the fuck up or in the room. Like, nobody thought to do that. Like, let's refresh. Like, nobody. I heard somebody say it's 200 people in here. Y'all tripping. Nobody thought to in the fucking room. Like,
thank you for rain. Thank you for joy.
Thank you for pain.
It's up.
I guess they still went lagged up. I don't know what's going on.
Are y'all talking? Or is it my phone? I thought it was my phone, but they ain't talking.
Me and Sosa got to singing their gangster shit and everything went out. Like, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if you hungry tomorrow too, Tier. I'll feed you.
Oh, Ruth Crystal Moore.
is the crash out over? So they hold on. We've been listening to this for 33 minutes and they still don't know that the shit getting streamed yet.
Real quick. So I asked Zay like a month ago for some ice cream money.
Even thinking about you no more, cuz burn.
And how come I couldn't get ice cream money?
Everybody say you break up with my dog. Burn up.
Mo, but I'm just trying to figure out like what
compare yourself. Like this is about.
I'm not trying to compare myself. I'm just trying to figure out where I went wrong. I would never compare myself. I promise. I'm just like
picked the wrong
home.
Didn't go wrong at all, sweetheart.
He might be, but I don't see him on my screen.
Okay.
Wait.
This space is crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. What the fuck?
Now I'm trying to laugh like she caught that.
Yeah. I did.
It's the beautiful day.
Ain't the beeps mean somebody coming in there?
Damn, boy, this shit crazy.
Every time I'm about to look, every time I'm about to stop out here at Sosa's, I'm like, okay, let me see what's
I'm so glad you feeling better.
Hey, bitch, feeling. I've been feeling better. Like,
right. Do not talk about big shitty. Who are you talking to?
Hey, what's up, lizard man? What's wrong, bitch? Shit, cooling. You shit, I'm at the city right now. Shit, I'm cooling with my feet kicked up. You know what I'm saying?
He was feeling better the same day, really.
Really?
Really, though.
All right.
That's merch. Continue.
I know.
Now,
You know.
I'm finna turn him up.
We gotta turn him up. He need a new. He need.
He's straight. He got it.
Hey, where you get everything else from?
I don't want to get it from the dresser. I just want to be in here, like in the outfit. What you talk about?
You.
I took a bath while I
running on your phone.
I don't know if it's like a time limit, but it do exit out your shit.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Yeah, stop speaking on Kim. Now go Kim.
We had Kim
What up,
back.
Bring it out. They got questions.
Serious. Shut the fuck.
Pressure.
Oh no, I was raised vegetarian.
Yeah. All right. That's listen. Ooh, child. That there was something. Okay. Y'all stay off the damn Twitter space. Shit. That shit kind of put me to sleep too. I ain't gonna lie. It's not. I'm gonna be honest. Like it's not my type of content. Like that shit there made me feel like I was like part of a task force. Listen to that damn conversation. Like we was listening to wiretaps. Like I just don't see how somebody willingly got on there talking like that. But hey, we made it through. Definitely crash out is what you would refer to that as. But that's really all I got to say about that. We're going to move on to the YSL portion of the live at this point. I'm going to run it back, though, since we missed out on the beginning. But in the meantime, between time, let's reset. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to pull up on your girl, Mickey Truth. We is live with it. All right, well, let me see. Did we miss a lot?
Those filed, right? Yeah, he filed it. They filed it yesterday.
We just gonna jump in where they had.
There was another shooting on March 12th in which a YSL associate, Stephen Harris, shot at in the direction of 12 Atlanta Avenue, which is a YFN stronghold, hitting a YFN associate. His name is escaping me at the moment. Following that, there is a call that the court will hear in a moment in which there's a shootout on Cleveland Avenue in which Demekion Garlington and I believe Mr. Stillwell are involved in a shootout on Cleveland Avenue. Following that, in the morning hours of, I believe it's the 13th of March, it might be in the early morning hours of the 12th of March, there is a drive-by shooting near 2830 Waters Road. This is what we believe is the trap house of Big Nick, who is, I think it's Nicholas Carter, forgive me on the last name, but he is a YSL associate. Following that shootout is when there's some social media postings, Your Honor, in which Shell Kel, who you've heard of, Kelvin Watts, repost a picture with Shamel Drinks, Kelvin Watts, and another individual that could have had some subliminal messaging that they were the persons responsible for killing Christian McMiller and Darius Ford, two a few days earlier. Those posts were posted around between the 12th and the 14th, Your Honor. Also, there were some other social media posts from YSL associates basically claiming they are not going to be the only ones crying tonight, things of that nature. Then we had the murder of Shamel Drinks on March 14th at about 9:55 p.m. in the evening. And then following the murder of Shamel Drinks, we have on March 16th in the early morning hours around 12 o'clock a.m., another drive-by shooting at 2830 Waters Road, where you will hear some wiretap calls of Mr. Garlington, Mr. Stillwell, and Mr. Farley actually at the house during the time of the drive-by shooting, or immediately after the drive-by shooting. And then Mr. Stillwell and Mr. Nichols are apprehended on March 17th. So understand that timeline. A number of these early wiretap calls are going to come into that time period with when all those events are happening. Go further and going into the conspiracy. All right, thank you. That's helpful.
They were like, bro was in critical condition for a minute.
I heard you got hit in the head.
Yeah, but Roger had and got there told me what happened to him. He had them DM me like, man, bro just died too. So we turned on the video chat shit. But he was like Roger said it came from Summer Hill, but Quay just said they got into it with when they was at Chit Chat, they got into it with them henchmen niggas.
Who niggas?
Man, look, I think them niggas all I rent them folk, man. You know, own folk man going back and forth, they gonna answer.
All I rent?
Nah, not him, but like his little young nigga.
Oh yeah, I heard it little hits me shit.
Yeah, Quay say when B Slime just had the show, on B Slime them got down, rushed to the car to get the file, some shit they hadn't got into it.
Yeah. It's crazy right now.
My cousin just called him, so he know what he told me to pull up. He got down, you know what happened.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up and got down, see what the hell going on.
So what the hell you want coming from the car?
Yeah, man, it went a little cord, man.
Oh yeah, so I thought he went to traffic or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought, cause everybody going to traffic. I be telling that nigga they go to traffic. But I ain't even saying that to him last night. I saying to put their clothes on. Okay.
Lou their mom up by 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Then like somebody got shot in the car. But they ain't really showing them.
Yeah.
I get on Instagram by 6, 7, like 7, 8 or something. I'm like, damn, that's what it was.
Hey, yeah, man. I ain't know, man. Them folks blowing my phone up.
You know what I'm saying? Them folks were on one. Them folks, they ain't seen none of them niggas in the car.
Nah,
like,
man. Yeah, it was just them two, I think. I don't know. I ain't heard nothing, bro. I ain't called nobody.
Man, that nigga running, man. What the hell wrong with this nigga, man? That nigga walk so goddamn fast.
I ain't talking nobody but Ed B.
Oh, Ed B.
Yeah, you know he don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Ed B just laying low.
Nah, he with his folk.
Okay. Yeah, the girl in charge is tripping, man. I called his phone, somebody, this ain't his number. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, what the hell you finna do though? You got perk?
Man, I ain't got nothing, bro. No weed, no perk, no nothing. Tay finna got down.
I just stopped it at the 3:45 mark. Rather you all.
All right. All right. Both of the speakers seem very familiar with who the people are, and it may not be. I'll give you. They don't seem to be plotting any retaliation in this call, but they do seem to be getting apprised of what's going on, and it be an all-out war and things like that. So I'm gonna permit that under the co-conspirator exception.
Can I, Judge, on behalf of Mr. Nichols, I'm going to join in to each of these, and I may have something additional. I do want to say that for all of these, I don't know whether the state has established that there was a conspiracy that existed, which is the first element of any admission of 801D2E purported statements. And I think what I heard in this, although a lot more was played than was in the spreadsheet, and I understand that may have just been a mistake, but I heard a lot of "I think" and "who is that?" And it sounds like I got that on Instagram. So I want to have a continuing objection, and I'll object again when it's appropriate, to what's commonly referred to as nested hearsay, which is somebody saying what somebody else said. It's hearsay nested within hearsay. So I don't know whether, well, I don't agree, of course, with the court's ruling. I'll abide by it, but I think there's more to it than just they're telling them what's going on. I think they're telling them what they heard, what's on Instagram, and I want to make sure that this quay, somebody said quay, not qua, or qua, but quay. And I think the response was, "Who's that?" And then they talked a little bit about that. That is not Mr. Nichols. And if there is any dispute about that, we can go into that further.
All right. Well, with regard to the nested hearsay objection, I don't think that what got posted on Instagram or anything like that might be nested. It's only hearsay if it's being offered for the truth. And that type is not, I think, being offered the truth. Is that correct, Ms. Love? It's being offered to show that they are trying to keep apprised of the latest that's going down between these rivaling factions. So overruled. And I mean, yeah, it certainly sounds like quay to me. And so if there's going to be any,
there's not going to be speculation unless someone decides he wants to tell who that is. There's not going to be any speculation about who quay is or
all right,
assertion that it's Nichols.
Okay, let's move to the next one. And then y'all give me kind of the rundown of what I need to be listening for and why you think it's admissible under a co-conspirator exception before I listen to it.
Yes, the next one that we're going to play is the call on page 25 from March 12th, 2022. And this is a call that speaks to the portion of the indictment regarding the sale of narcotics to support the enterprise. And on this call, Mr. Garlington is on the phone with the female who is asking, where are the people with the perks? Mr. Garlington's response is, SB says he has no more. Everybody in the studio just wants some. Everybody in the studio wants some. They just bought him out. I'm going to let the court hear it. That's just a summary of what we have, but in terms of.
And that's what counts of either the indictment or overt acts.
It's count one, more appropriately looked at on page.
So it's not a separate count, it's just an overt act.
Right, but under part one, the conspiracy, if the court, in both the body of the count itself and underneath the description of the conspiracy, where we list obtaining money, weapons, and other property through acts of racketeering activity, including, Alia, the unlawful sale and distribution of drugs.
Your Honor, to address your question, in overt acts or substantive counts, neither Mr. Stillwell nor Mr. Garlington are charged with distribution of drugs. that's nowhere in the indictment.
The conspiracy is described as that.
Where? What page of
Page
the?
12, I believe, if you have it labeled the way I have it, but it is directly under count 1, after the names are listed and after the statute itself is described, we have in the indictment part 1, the conspiracy. And if the court looks at the 4th bullet point under the paragraph labeled part 1,
All
the
right.
conspiracy.
Okay, I see what you're talking about. And then do you have overt acts that are?
We do have some that are drug related,
Okay.
not one that describes this particular transaction, but we have some that are drug related. I want to be clear that.
Where are those? Which numbers?
I'm sorry, act number 3, possession of marijuana with the intent to distribute by Shannon Stillwell. Act number 8, possession of cocaine with the intent to distribute by Antonio Sledge. Also, in the counts themselves at the very back, we have count 60, Martinez Arnold, Diamante Kendricks, Jeffrey Williams charged with possession of cocaine. They are also charged with.
It just possession of cocaine doesn't get anybody any money.
No, violation of count 59, violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act, possession of codeine with the intent to distribute, count 58, violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act, possession of marijuana with the intent to distribute. They are charged with gang activity, to wit, possession of marijuana with the intent to distribute, possession of codeine with the intent to distribute.
All right, and so this would be evidence simply of the pattern of racketeering activity by members of the alleged Rico enterprise.
Yes.
Okay.
Your Honor, I'll point out that these are different individuals, different types of drugs,
Mm-hmm.
and from absent the count that the count involving Mr. Williams from 2022, those other examples of drug-related overt acts are from approximately 9 years before this wiretap.
Okay.
And Your Honor, the counts, the substantive counts that you just referred to, they're all on May 9th, 2022. You should know that's the date that Mr. Williams was arrested. He has a home, he has many homes actually in Atlanta and elsewhere, and law enforcement officers found several people who lived at that home. This was not a distribution.
I mean, I understand very clearly that the state's alleging this and the state's proving it as, yeah, I understand. People have drugs. They may be illegal, but people have drugs. People have parties. Sometimes people have a lot of drugs. And establishing that you've got a lot of drugs and establishing that you are intending to distribute those drugs to garner additional money for your alleged enterprise are two entirely different things. That'll be up to the jury to decide. They can offer their proof. I mean, that's not what I'm here to decide. I'm here to decide, is it admissible under the rules of evidence? So I hear what you're saying. You're gonna have to tell that to the jury. That's not up to me. All right, so Yeah, so I understand the purpose for it, so let's go ahead and hear do we know who the female is?
We do not have information definitively.
All right,
Hold on,
go ahead.
let me see. Okay, wait a minute. Based on the information that we received from investigator Vivarito, the female may be a young woman by the name of, well, I don't want to give her whole name, but her last name is Jones.
Okay.
And she is the mother of one of our defendants' child.
Okay.
So in terms of the portion that we're playing, we're starting at 51 seconds. Zero, 51. I'm sorry, going to 51 seconds, starting at the beginning of the call.
All right.
I gotta pull it up.
Hello.
Where the hell you going?
Right here finna go. Everybody finna go. They finna go to Copper Cove. We got now.
Okay, where the nigga with the person?
Huh?
Where the nigga with the person?
Huh?
Where the nigga with the person?
If he say he ain't got no more.
He don't got no more.
Yeah. We at the studio. We at the studio. You know you gonna say that?
I'm outside the studio.
You just seen me run out then.
Right, that's why I said where you going. So you don't know nobody else that got some?
Everybody in the studio was just asking for some. They just bought them out.
And I stopped at 52 seconds, but it was just after he said they just bought him out.
So whether it proves it or not is yet to be determined, but I'll permit that under a co-conspirator exception to hearsay.
And for the record, Your Honor, I would also argue not only is this not part of any conspiracy, but also that Mr. Garlington informing someone that Mr. Stillwell is out of pills is not in furtherance of him selling pills.
No, but it might establish that it's something that he typically does.
I understand why the state wants it in to show that my client's a drug dealer, which is why I want it out. But the hook for admissibility is that it's in furtherance of the conspiracy, as I understand the law of co-conspirator statements, and I don't believe it's in the furtherance of any conspiracy.
What is the state's response to that?
That in asking for the pills, where are the pills, and in giving the information that the studio, they just bought him out. They are furthering the conspiracy by requesting more to be re-upped and getting information about where they are in terms of their supply. This furthers the conspiracy, that aspect of the conspiracy wherein they sell or distribute narcotics to gain.
But if it was a conspiracy, they wouldn't have to pay for them, so they wouldn't have bought them out.
Activity, including the unlawful sale and distribution of drugs.
Well, that doesn't work for 801D2E. The declarant needs to be part of the conspiracy. Someone requesting pills for Mr. Garlington is not in any way, under any argument, cannot be part of any YSL conspiracy. A buyer and a seller are not part of the same conspiracy. And so we have an unknown declarant who's seeking to buy pills, and the state is seeking to admit their statements as part of a conspiracy. And I don't believe that fits under the hearsay exception.
Your Honor, the conspiracy is not the interaction between those two people. The conspiracy is the broader conspiracy of the YSL enterprise and what and how they conduct their operations. So in as much as they sell and distribute narcotics to gain property and other activity, the conversation wherein Mr. Garlington is attempting to gain more narcotics, or this young woman is asking where the perks at. She's trying to get narcotics from a YSL member, and Mr. Garlington is saying that Shannon says, or SB says, he doesn't have any more, but everybody in the studio wants some. They just bought him out. They are, if the court considers the Georgia Supreme Court's liberal standard applied to determining whether or not their statements in some way further the conspiracy, the statements can be construed to mean we're trying to re-up. We are apprising, I'm apprising you, this girl who is also, we would argue, an unindicted. She is in the sense that she is participating in the drug aspect of this larger conspiracy. She is participating in an effort to continue the sale or distribution of drugs within the YSL enterprise.
Okay, so I mean, I think it does show that Mr. Garlington is involved in, has knowledge of SB's supply chain, and when he has it and when he doesn't, and what has just happened. They've just been bought out. I'm gonna permit it. Again, whether that's an ultimately successful and convincing argument is for the jury. You may.
And for the proposition that buyer and seller cannot be co-conspirators, it's Darville, DARVILLE v. State, 289 Georgia 698 at 715. It's a 2011 case.
All right, but it doesn't appear that Mr. Garlington is a buyer or a seller right now. He seems to be kind of a middleman for communication. So if your argument's he's a buyer or a seller and it can't be both the buyer and the seller, that's not who's having a conversation.
No, my argument was that the state's seeking to get in the words of this young lady who is clearly a buyer. And if we're saying that YSL is a set of sellers, a conspiracy of sellers, she cannot be a conspirator with them. And that's my argument.
Okay, well, I'm admitting his statements under the co-conspirator exception, and hers would just be to give context to what on earth he is talking about.
Your Honor?
Yes.
Understanding the court's ruling, can the record also show that you consider that this is spilling the beans and it's not in furtherance of the conspiracy, because all it's doing is saying the person doesn't have something that does not further the conspiracy. It's not like he is going to rob someone to get the drugs. So I just ask that the record show we're not waiving that issue.
All right.
Either.
Thank you.
Your Honor, the court, I wasn't certain whether Mr. Steele was asking the court to find that, or if he was just saying that that was their objection. I just wanted that clarity. Was he?
Well, I'm sure he would like for me to find that it wasn't in furtherance of the conspiracy. So yes, I do think he's asking that. He's objecting on that basis.
Thank you.
Understood. He's making the record clear.
Thank you.
All right. What's the next one?
The next call is on page 40. This is Mr. Stillwell speaking with Mr. Garlington.
And what's this going to be about?
And in that particular call,
Okay, I mean, I think the summary provided by Ms. Hilton gives me enough context for this one.
okay.
All right.
So we're going to go from the beginning of the call to 1 minute and 12 seconds. It's a 1 minute and 46-second call. No, we're not playing because I didn't share.
Yo,
What the hell you got going on?
shit, you got up?
Hey, anybody asked, we went and looked like Trump in the mid-net. Anybody just said we went and looked for that motherfucker. We couldn't find it.
Okay.
Don't tell nobody.
Yeah, I know. Well, over there you at?
Leaving the room.
Leaving the room.
Yeah.
Leave it
Huh?
What you gonna do?
Shit, same old shit.
Same shit.
Same shit.
I'm saying, what you
Some told me he gonna come pick me up. Shit, that was on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Think somebody meet him, Rocklow. I said, man, Rocklow ain't getting no coat.
Yeah.
I tried that shit yesterday with a nigga on got down on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stopped it at 1 minute and 14 seconds.
What's our argument against this one?
Mr. Stillwell is apparently on the recording, or what's alleged to be Ms. Stillwell saying, but I couldn't find it. I don't know what the state's theory on how this advances a conspiracy. I can guess, but the pronoun it doesn't make a lot of sense to fit their theory. So I don't, from the context, I don't see how that could be in furtherance of a conspiracy. That seems just like talk, which we obviously aren't privy to the conversations that these gentlemen have offline, which would provide context and context that they have it with each other, but that's my objection.
So, Your Honor, we believe this is a party opponent statement of Mr. Stillwell, but from the state's reading of this call, they're trying to do a drive-by shooting, but they can't find the op, just to put it plainly. And then when one is asking what you're getting into and the other one says the same old shit, the same shit, essentially they are apprising one another of their efforts to shoot an opposition gang member.
And I don't know whether it says it or him, but
right.
Regardless, I mean, the whole context of it, you can tell that's exactly what they're talking about is what Ms. Love just offered. Gonna admit it both as an admission by a party opponent and under the co-conspirator exception.
May we have a continuing objection to all these?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that just because I'm ruling against y'all, y'all aren't waiving your objection. Unless, and I still understand it, but do you mean you're now not gonna voice objection to the rest of them? You're just gonna assume that
No, I was talking about
Okay.
at trial with the
Yes,
jury
yes,
when these
of
are
course.
presented.
All right, next one.
The next one is page 61, March 12th, 2022 call. The applicable portions are from the beginning to (2 minutes and 35 seconds. And in this call, well, we have the summary that's listed. If the court needs more, I can give more.
No, go ahead and listen to it.
Oh, 20.
What are you going, son?
Man, shit. Right here on the east side.
On the east side. What are you going up to?
Man, shit. Chilling.
Yeah.
What the hell you got going, bro? You all right?
Man, that shit that crazy. Yeah, man. That shit
Man,
that gay.
oh, God. Main reason why I've been standing in the house, man.
Man, what? That is crazy, bro. Nigga ain't really even trying to go wild. There's been too much going on, bro.
Man, what? I've been chilling with my brother, boy. If I ain't at the stop, my brother, boy, I'm in the house, man.
Yeah, man.
Man, you know, goddamn, you know, I ain't got that going. You know, you need, I'm gonna call away though.
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't you back. Like they told me, your brother, what was your little partner? I don't even know the nigga from the paint.
Who?
They're done.
But my mama told me and my brother in the car right now, nigga. We come these nigga now trying to see who the hell this is.
Who?
That nigga, you talking about little Dunn daughter?
Nah, hell no.
Oh, you talking about little Dunn?
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, you might be serving or something.
No. He like that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, no, cuz, you know what I'm saying? We got down, I go with the whole, but I think the whole like telling him, like, you know, I stayed. He told me, what you want to do? Like, what do you want? Like, what do you don't even know me? Why you don't want to play like that?
Man, what?
Yeah, somebody just called me and told me this shit. Like, I don't even fuck with the whole. Like, nigga,
who?
Man, the whole who everybody was just fucking with, man.
What old twin?
Oh, Waco.
I don't know her, but I'm gonna holler at little Dunn about that.
Yeah, I don't know tonight. What you want? Like, what you want to do back?
But you seen it with your own eyes.
No, nigga say we heard it. You know, I got down. You know the little shit with you have a plan. She thinks that down. Shannon and folks set her up. Yeah, she think like they set her up, but she got down like. These niggas want to play like that. Like, I know what all the drops did. Like, I know what all these drops did. So they were like, they hurt. Yeah, they were like, they hurt. And they were like, all right, so what you want to do? What you want to do like the nigga did?
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't even know you.
Eliminate. And here, don't call that nigga. I ain't got no number for him. I don't take your call. Yeah, you got going on, man. You know, I'm not here on the street, bro. Who the hell you gonna have the food for?
I'm telling you.
Man, be smooth, man. Come on, man. They got that tone for so you know how to do it.
Yeah.
I don't think you call that nigga right now. Until the car. I got you.
Yeah.
If the court wants to hear from us first, I can, or.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, Judge, this call is one in which one is apprising the other of what's going on, letting him know Mr. Garlington letting the other male know about things that may put them in danger. This person believes, one of the opposition members believed that Shannon and Pokey set her up. He's apprising the other male that he's talking to that this person is asserting they know where all the drops and the spots are. In keeping them, one another, co-conspirators, up to date on possible actions that might be harmful to the group. They are allowing each other to remain alert and ready for any action that may come as a result of what this person that they're talking about is doing.
I hear from anybody on the defense side.
Same objections, but I heard a lot of nested hearsay in this. There's speculation. There is, I heard it, they heard it. It's replete with nested hearsay, and we still don't have an identification of the person being called. So for all the reasons that we've said before, I think that this cannot be considered to be something that fits within the particular definition of 801D2E. And I just want to say that the courts have said, and I quote, "The proponent of the out-of-court statement is not entitled to a free pass. A judicial determination that a co-conspirator's statement tended to further the conspiracy must be supported by some plausible basis in the record. To that extent, the in furtherance requirement represents a real limitation on the admissibility of co-conspirator statements." Here, half of the conversation is by an unknown declarant. We do not know whether or not that person is part of this alleged conspiracy, or even a non-noticed and never noticed alleged co-conspirator. We asked for a list of co-conspirators in November of 2000 or December of 2023. We've never been provided that. And all of a sudden we get into these hearings and everybody in the world, the guy at the gas station, the guy on the corner, Hillary Clinton, they're unindicted co-conspirators. And we find that out when we're sitting here arguing about it. So this is a distinct example of speculation by an unknown declarant.
And I'll add, Your Honor, that, and maybe I'm the only one, but listen to that. I mean, I understand that there seems to be general criminality maybe just discussed, but as far as distinct, what they're talking about and distinct crimes, I'm a little lost when I listen to that. So I don't know how, if we don't even really know distinctly what they're talking about, I don't know how we could deem their subject matter part of a distinct conspiracy.
State want to reply.
Yes, Your Honor. I think that the context of this call makes it clear that they are apprising and warning one another of possible harmful actions by an opposition member and keeping one another apprised of possible harm at the hands of opposition is an act that furthers the interest of the conspiracy. The conspiracy being the YSL enterprise, the criminal street gang that is YSL, in keeping their members out of harm's way, from being harmed. That type of sharing of information furthers their interest in knowing what the opposition is doing and is about to do and may do to them.
All right, I'm gonna rule that that's admissible.
The next call It's page 71. Demekion Garlington is asking Shannon Stillwell if he should bring the whatchamacallit. You believe that the whatchamacallit is a gun. And bringing the whatchamacallit allows one YSL member to be prepared for the opposition that we believe they anticipate they may be encountering. So we're going to play the call on page 71 of the PDF.
The state in their lead-in, are they giving the court and us what they believe this is about, or are they quoting to a previous call that they're saying provides context? Because the state just declared like all of these facts, but I don't know if that's based in fact or just kind of their theory.
Judge, we give the court the reason that we believe that the call is pertinent and the reason that we believe it furthers the conspiracy. If there is an alternative interpretation made by anyone, then obviously that's an argument that they can make. But this is the reason that we're offering and attempting to have this deemed admissible. That's what the court asked us to do.
Okay, well, I mean, I'll listen to what's on the call. Okay. And we'll take a restroom break after this call.
Yes, Your Honor.
Got some phone with you on. Yo. Come outside, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm Brandon Woman calling.
I told you, don't bring it yet, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
Is there more to that conversation, or that's just all we have?
That's all that there is to that call, but we have other calls during this time, and Ms. Hilton sort of gave the court the timeline, the reason that we believe that this call is referring to a gun. They're not wanting to say gun, and they are obviously arming themselves for what they believe is about to happen as a result of the fact that two of their associates have just been gunned down.
All right.
They're obviously doing this, obviously doing that. And I understand, you know, things are for the jury to determine. But my point, Your Honor, the danger of this is everyone sounds suspect when they're on a wiretap. I mean, that's when you hear a wiretap conversation, it sounds suspect. And the reality is later on in this, we're going to hear some more calls. And Mr. Stillwell talks about bringing things out wrapped in a towel, bringing things out, make sure it's white. And here's the thing. We litigated some things earlier. Mr. Stillwell was arrested in the middle of a sacrifice of a goat. And the backstory behind that is EFI religion and different practices involving that. We suppressed that information. There's in this, and I don't think I should have to argue this to the jury and bring up religion, but the reality is there's multiple references of bringing things in towels. And as part of that religion, there's a thing called elekes, and they're the beads. And they're not to be brought outside unless wrapped in a towel, and preferably a white towel. They're supposed to be wrapped, not exposed to the element or outside. So there are alternative explanations for a lot of these things, and it's just bare speculation by the state. And to refute that, I don't really want to get into my client's religion and all of that. And I guess I will if I have to, but there was a reason that was off limits. And if we're just forcing me to present all that just based on bare suspicion by them and speculation, I don't think that's appropriate. I think we have to demand that they have some actual evidence of this is what they're talking about, and it furthers the conspiracy, not, oh, we think this is what they could be talking about. And that's my concern.
Okay. And it seems to me that the timeline that they provided is enough of the evidence to suffice. It's not in a vacuum.
And Your Honor, I would also say that we are pulling calls in an effort not to play all of the calls, because if anybody sat there and listened to them in succession, it would be even clearer than it appears at this moment what they're talking about, and anyone would be able to distinguish when they're talking about their EFA religion versus pulling out a strap or bringing a gun to go shoot someone in a drive-by. So we're pulling these calls to limit the number of calls and evidence that we're presenting to the jury to make the trial more efficient. But the way that I'm hearing it, the only way that you know it to the satisfaction being asserted by counsel is if we play every one of the calls so you could see what it is exactly that they are and are not talking about. But we don't believe that that is necessary.
Okay. Well, I mean, y'all try your case the way you see fit to try it. I'm going to admit this over objection. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, sorry. We were going to take a restroom break. Yeah, obviously don't need one yet. I'm still up here drinking water. All right. We'll take at 11.
Y'all, my head is still hurting from listening to that 45 minutes worth of stuff we listened to earlier from Twitter Spaces. But anyway, let's just tie in the content from earlier to now. Y'all stay the fuck off these phones, stay the fuck off these apps, stay off the social media discussing all this foolery. And at this point, stay out of trouble, man. Cause shoot, not only is the phones coming back to bite you in the ass, like we seeing right now with these wiretaps, social media coming back to bite you in the ass because they going to get your screen grabs from your reels, from your posts, and your homeboys telling. So, like, at this point, just be a law-abiding citizen, man. Just be a law-abiding citizen. Now, Line Love, y'all know that's why I call her. That's my opinion. You don't have to take after my opinion. But she's like, oh, we can play all the 200 calls we got because it's gonna be clear what they talking about. Bruh, if it was that clear, you would have played all 200 calls. Talking about, oh, I'm only picking select calls to make the trial more efficient. Bruh, if that's really what y'all, if it was so clear, I wouldn't have gave them. It would have been efficiently done with 200 calls. Okay, James, for real, stay out of trouble. Now, I will say this. Outside looking in, listening to these calls, okay? To me, so far, some I kind of can assume what it is. And some, it's a little reach. You know what I'm saying? It's a little reach. Now, the judge been letting everything walk in, right? And I feel like she's doing that because, again, some you can kind of assume to the storyline. You know what I'm saying? That's why she's like, leave it up to the jury. So I ain't gonna get on her top like that. Cause I know some of y'all might be like, man, she's just siding with the state. But I think if I was in her shoes, some of it I would let in because it can play to whatever storyline you put together. It's gonna be up to the defense to have a strong rebuttal on these wiretaps, right? Like, I would have said earlier when they was talking about the Shannon Stillwell selling drugs, I would have been like, well, where on here did it say that the money went to the gang? If we're going off of the state's theory, all these dudes is part of the same gang. So one gang member tells a woman, hey, he ain't got no more. Everybody in the studio bought him out. So is everybody in the studio YSL? Because if that's the case, they wouldn't be buying the pills, right? Because they're the same gang. I would throw it like that now and then wait for the rebuttal. But nevertheless, I mean, uh, I still think it's gonna depend on what type of history these jurors have, meaning in their real life. How much street shit have they been involved in, you know what I'm saying, to know what the hell is going on? Do they ultimately feel like every drug dealer that got gang association sell drugs for the gang, or do they sell drugs for themselves? See, that's gonna be the catch, because a drug dealer can just be selling drugs for themselves, for their family, not giving nobody no money, right? That's not a conspiracy. That's just you out on your own. But if the state can tie in, all right, Shannon selling drugs, he give 65% back to YSL, then that's a conspiracy. Now it's gonna matter is if the jury is gonna be able to tie that in together and believe, because I doubt they have that strong of a tie-in to say, yeah, here go the proof that Shannon was giving money to YSL. Now remember, Woody has testified that Shannon Stillwell said he wasn't getting paid for doing anything he was doing, allegedly, with YSL. So it's gonna be the thought process. I'm gonna be honest. It's just gonna be the thought process. Like, do you believe all this is in furtherance of the game? Personally, I don't know. I'm sitting here just talking about the drug part, since that's really what they was focused on today. I don't really see if this is strong enough. If I put everything out my mind and just listen to what they were saying, like if I feel like they were YSL per se was selling drugs. I'm gonna be honest. Because if I think that was Lil D that was on the phone with the girl, if he would have been like, yeah, shit, he about to go cop some more real quick, bring it back, just stay right here. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause one thing, allegedly, according to TV, right? Hey, if it's a group of people involved in some dealings, they ain't about to lose no sale. They gonna be like, hold on, my people about to come back through real quick right here. Just hold tight. I got you. Whatever, whatever. How many you needed? Like, he ain't say none of that. So is it possible that Shannon Stillwell was just doing it on his own and he was just the person they knew that had him? Pat G, good morning. I'm just saying, I don't know nothing about that. I just be watching TV, Law and Order, Law and Crime, shit like that. But normally that's how I go, They be like, hey, hold on, my man's about to come back, with them. How many you want? They going for like, you know what I'm saying? If he would have been saying, yeah, they going for, 3 for 15 or whatever, I'm just throwing out a price. He would have had more info if it was in furtherance of the game, because everybody in the game got to know what the deal is. Everybody got to know what it is. Even if one person is per se the person with the items, the other person, they know what's going on, right? If we talking about conspiracy, am I watching too much TV? Y'all let me know. Am I watching too much TV? Y'all, if I sound relaxed, it's because I am. I took an ibuprofen because y'all, I really did get a headache listening to that shit earlier, and I'm laid down. But I have been listening as but yeah, I just don't see it. I don't know. It's just not that strong for me. But I can see why the judge. What's my tablet? I can see why the judge is letting it come in. It's really gonna be based off, like, of course it's supposed to be based off the jury, but I just think it's gonna be based off how the jury members process this. Like, will they catch that he ain't said nothing about no prices? He ain't said nothing about. God, I heard somebody at my door. He ain't said nothing about like wanting to know more of what she's requesting. He's just like, shit, I don't know, like, shit, he might get back right, like, he ain't really going into too much detail. That's just my opinion of it. Um, Damn, I gotta go get my laptop. Y'all might have quiet this morning. So what y'all feeling? What y'all feeling about these wiretaps and so forth so far? Hold on, y'all. I got to go get my laptop. Hold up. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to pull up on your girl, Mickey Truth. We is live with it. All right. What's up, Thomas? Man, Bush said without discussing prices, they don't know if the pills was given to them for free. That's the point too. And like I said, to me, it didn't sound like Lil D was that interested in the sale of or the alleged pills. He just like shit. We all trying to, everybody wants some. So he just didn't seem that intrigue for the sale, for it to be in the furtherance of the game. It just wasn't like, I just didn't get that dire situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got you. We about to get back right, whatever. It just seemed like, damn, why is my computer? What is going on with my charger? Damn. Why it's not lighting up? I think I done messed up my charger. All right, they on a 10-minute break. They should be about to come back on at any. What the hell? Electronics. Okay, there we go. I might say why. Devon, what it do? Definitely a better judge. I can't lie, she's fair. And you know what? Like I said, a lot of I was on Twitter Spaces last night listening to the Hood Lawyer panel, and a lot of people are saying like she's just letting everything come in. Good morning, I'm just here vibing TV. I just feel like when I put the BS aside from what I feel with the state case, I feel like she's making reasonable calls because again, as long as it fit within a law perspective, the state has gave rebuttals, although I feel like some of the rebuttals are reaches. I would have possibly let her walk in too. You know what I'm saying? Because it fits the storyline. Now again, like she said, it's up to the jury to determine. Thomas said that ex parte was illegal. Well, they have considered it not illegal. See, that's the catch. We can think that all day long, but 2 judges has agreed that it wasn't illegal. So as far as the court of law, that was a legal meeting, You know, maybe the appellate court might feel different, but for right now, as far as the court view, it was a legal meeting per Krause and Whittaker. Oh, my head hurts so bad. Oh shoot, I forgot I put my damn hot wings in the oven. Yes, I'm eating hot wings early as ever in the morning. But yeah, what else y'all thinking about it? They should have had her man back 4 minutes ago. She's starting to get like Judge Glanville with her timing. So Supreme going to let him go if he found guilty. I mean, appeals court probably gonna let him go, but that's gonna be years down the line. Years down the line. He's gonna be in a loss so much. Ooh, that smells so good. I got my dinner started early. I'm on a page today. Dinner on. My breakfast / lunch is on. Alright, let me see. Y'all make sure y'all get likes up. It's 138 people, only 45 likes. I promise y'all it's not gonna hurt y'all feelings, y'all fingers, or anything for hitting the like button. We're waiting on them to come back. What you cooking? I put me some pork chops with smothered and onions, bell peppers, red peppers, and mushrooms. That's all I got on me right now. I don't know what size I want just yet. But I just lifted up the aluminum foil off of it, and the smell of them onions and stuff was like, whew, so good. So good. But yeah, so I'm still dealing with this headache. I'm feeling, oh, we back in, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Uh-oh, what did I press?
Hang on. Here we're missing. You can go ahead and get it queued up. All right.
So, Judge, the next one we have on the list is 152. Though 115 is one we'll come back to. We didn't have it on the list that Ms. Hilton sent. It's in the Dropbox link, but it's not on the shorter list. So we'll come back to 115 and just go skip to 152.
Okay.
152.
I think maybe it seems like maybe the page numbers on this are maybe one off on a lot of these. So I think it's 150 on this, but for whatever reason, 152.
No, Your Honor. So the left column is the reference number.
Yeah.
Don't look at the reference number column. Look at the PDF page number column, which is the second column in.
Honestly, so that I could fit it on one screen, I ditched some columns.
Oh,
so whatever. I'm following y'all.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, all right.
I don't see 151.
Good morning, Haitian K.
What I'm sorry, I'm still a little bit confused. Is it the call reference is 150 though, right?
It is, Mr.
Okay, thank you.
Harvey.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
So if you all would just ignore entirely the column that says reference, if I may, Your Honor, ignore entirely the column that says reference number. Look immediately to its right at the column that says PDF page number. And that is the number we will reference when identifying the calls. And we will, yes, proceed forward.
Hell yeah, Haitian.
So would
I'm
we
feeling a little better today.
begin with these? Is there going to be any faster of a way for y'all to get these queued up and to the right part?
Yes, we have a graphics team working.
Great, thank you.
Start at 4 minutes and 47 seconds in. I'll start at 4:24.
Right, it's just like, oh, why I'm good? I love you like a motherfucker, boy. I don't love you like for real, bro. Yeah, for real, right?
Bro, D, is you sad about that man for real?
Man, on DB on Saturday, yeah, bro. That's why they had to come drink, bro.
That's why I said I ain't called you. Dad said, do you okay? I said, I text, I ain't want to call him. He said, yeah, he ain't answer, I called him.
Yeah, that fucked up. That shit got me hurt, bro. I fucked bro.
Yeah, that shit put me on. So I know dude sad about that.
Hell yeah, man.
Damn, dude, probably little shit too.
I know it, bro. Damn.
That shit crazy. That fucker said they had like 45 gun shells out there.
Huh? 45 gun shell?
Yeah.
Just know, Cash, we don't get skip back. We already did.
D, you better show that down somewhere.
I am, but still, bro. I am gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit down, bro. But
when you gonna sit your ass down somewhere, baby.
I am, but bro, nigga think this shit the game. You out here playing. For real, bro. Like, I already going through some shit before that. Like, it like all the type of trying. They got run on my head, bro. Like, when I still just be going places, you still don't be worried about shit, bro. Cause I be prepared. I be prepared for shit. If a nigga pay with me, that they know this shit ain't gonna be easy.
Oh, dude.
I just got into a shootout early.
Why the fuck you get into a shootout, D?
Because it was a car looking strange. Don't say nothing. Me, Shannon, all that gun there.
Why would you? Oh my god.
I can tell I already do talk too much for real.
With hoods on, so I had to shoot. I don't know. The day it was the day on Cleveland. It was a car got. I know it, huh? Yeah, you do.
You need to.
Yeah. Yeah, you right. Yeah. That had to follow me. That how they follow me from Pico. Yeah, I went home. Mm-hmm. That's what you doing up at 131. Yeah, I just talked to phone. I talked to him. I told him for the call. He just said, you know what we on every day.
Hello. What you doing up at 131, bro?
I was asleep. They woke me up and said me was dead.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, damn.
I'm gonna text you. I'm trying to book. I'm in the car, right?
I be saying love you.
I love you too. If you want to take me back, you're going on block. You heard me?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I believe
So,
Rudy
Judge, this one we
his
believe
ass
comes
talk too much.
in a couple of different ways. Obviously, it's a statement against penal interest that Mr. Garlington is making about him and Mr. Stillwell. He is, as the young lady is apprising him that people said that there were 45 gun shells out there. He is telling her that they're going to get some get back. There's going to be retaliation. Those come in under that exception. The called party, it appears, is playing a role of support to Mr. Garlington as he is telling her what they are going to do. She's apprising him of the number of gun shell casings they said that they found, as he's telling her that they have money on his head and he's prepared for stuff. This isn't going to be easy. Telling her that he had just gotten into a shootout earlier on Cleveland again is a statement against penal interest. But in talking with her and in communicating with her, he is able to further the interest of the conspiracy this furthers the interest of the conspiracy in that he is able to lean on this person for the support that she is giving him through the course of this conversation. So our position is that it comes in, it's a couple of hearsay exceptions that it falls under: co-conspirator statement and statement against penal interest. And it also is a reflection of Mr. Garlington's state of mind, his statement that they're going to get some get back. So it's sort of a reaction and a present sense impression.
Respectfully, I don't think the case law supports the lean on for support exception to the hearsay rule under 801 D2E. This is classic spilling the beans. It should be noted that Mr. Garlington says at the very end, "I'm drunk as F." So he's intoxicated. He's talking to a girl. He's likely boasting, trying to seem tough for his own personal reasons that have nothing to do with the conspiracy. And it's not furthering the conspiracy in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, no, I don't believe this would come in under the co-conspirator exception. There are portions of it that would come in as a statement against penal interest, but it's going to need to be a whole lot more narrow than this entire conversation.
And Your Honor, I would ask that the court look at, if the court sees the case the way that I do, I'm not saying that it will, but Mosley versus the state, 307 Georgia 711 at Penn site 717, where at trial, Singleton testified that shortly after Brown and Mosley arrived at her residence, she had an emotional conversation with Brown in which Brown disclosed that Mosley shot Carter. Mosley contends that this statement did not further the conspiracy, but instead, quote, spilled the beans. However, the court found narratives of past events, and they were quoting Kemp at 303 Georgia, 385, at Penn Site 395, stating narratives of past events are admissible under Rule 801D2E if they serve some present purpose in the conspiracy. The court pointed out here that the context of Brown's statement is important, and then went on to say that it is clear that Brown relied extensively on Singleton for help throughout the week-long crime spree. The court noted that Brown used Singleton's telephone to set up additional crimes, including the one involving Knight, and Mosley and Brown continued their crimes while staying at Singleton's residence and hid the evidence in the residence while staying there. Brown's statement to Singleton, in which she identified Mosley as a trigger man, was made during an emotional conversation in which Brown asked Singleton for help. Thus, Brown's statement to Singleton was not simply a confession. Instead, it was made as part of Brown's ongoing relationship with Singleton and as part of Brown's continued need for assistance from Singleton, whether emotional or logistical, while she and Mosley continued to commit their crimes and attempted to evade arrest. Accordingly, given the liberal standard applied to this inquiry, it was not clearly erroneous for the trial court to conclude that Brown's statement that Mosley shot Carter was made in furtherance of the conspiracy. And we understand that the court may need more context than what it hears, but I just wanted the court to be aware of that particular case that we think might.
Okay, well, this doesn't seem to be that kind of a situation where he's saying pouring his heart out and needing support and logistical backup and anything like that. So I understand that that could be a co-conspirator statement in that kind of circumstance. I just don't find this to be that kind of a circumstance. So do you think you understand the portions of it that would be in against penal interest, or do we need to, you can take a look at it and then bring back a more narrowed one?
Yes.
Okay.
In my understanding, for statements against penal interest, my client's name would need to be redacted out of that.
Agreed.
It's against the penal interest of Mr. Garlington. It comes in against Mr. Garlington perhaps, but not against anybody else. I would not expect if it's a statement against Garlington's penal interest, and I would ask for a 105 instruction if this comes in.
Okay, well, I don't know if that would be appropriate, considering that this is all also being considered in the context of the greater conspiracy. So if you can get me some law on that, I'd appreciate it.
And we'll just come back to the more narrowed down version of it.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to skip down to, we're not saying, we're just going to come back to some of the other ones that I want to make sure that I have tightly tailored for the court.
Okay.
So we're going to skip down to page 235. Okay. And it's going to start at the beginning.
Not that. Who are going up? Yeah, right. How shit was like other night? What the movie? I wasn't get one. No, sis, I wasn't get one, but
My mind ain't there yet. I'm really on the phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nobody just with a movie.
You know, I'm just trying to wait.
Yeah. I said, I ain't, yeah, bro. I was just telling my brother, I ain't made no money in about 2-3 days. Nigga ain't.
You too?
For real, bro. Nigga, mine ain't done.
I told you I better leave my drugs now, bro. I ain't seen shit.
Yeah. I ain't even got down. I still left out, bro. What you got going on?
You know where I'm at, bro?
Hey, I'm talking about, man.
Oh, what happened?
I ain't even went.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know where I'm at. I'm right here. I just be right here.
Yeah.
Wayne. And, you know, man, that time come, I got on.
Yeah. Got to, bro.
Yeah, you got them.
Huh?
Get with me, you don't know where I'm at. Yeah.
Okay, but I got some whole
What's causing somebody they on the way clear? You need to go on and trouble to come to you and get up out me. No.
Different. You say get off you?
No, I ain't saying I don't fuck with it, but like just make it come to you and get you and tell them to bring you.
What you talking about?
I smack that shit now for shit.
You did?
Yeah.
Man, you ain't win, bro.
What you mean when I told you to get me up out there?
This call is a call between Demekion Garlington and defendant Stillwell, and they are discussing their ability to sell narcotics, apprising one another of their narcotics. And defendant Stillwell said, you know where I am, I'm just waiting, as they are trying to get themselves resituated so that they can better distribute their narcotics.
Well, I will start out by, and I misspoke earlier, and I think Your Honor realizes that Mr. Stillwell is charged with, well, he already pled to it. It's a 2013 possession with intent marijuana, which is one overt act as part of count one. Okay, after 2013, to my recollection, there's no other allegations of Mr. Stillwell selling drugs in furtherance of YSL. In addition, we have heard absolutely no evidence, and I don't anticipate hearing any evidence that there's any sort of profit sharing or anything else involved in drug distribution. We've heard about Durante Beebe selling drugs at a gas station. There was no indication that any of that money. Mr. Trontavious Stephen talked about his sale of drugs. He actually testified, and we asked him, and he was like, no, it was worth like $150. I'm not giving it to anyone. I was selling drugs. I acknowledge that it actually appears that they're talking about drugs and not selling drugs for the time being. But so that's not really furthering any conspiracy. But there's to say that just because they put in their indictment in count one a mention, an allegation of drug dealing furthering the YSL does not, in my estimation, open the door to any discussions of any individuals on trial selling drugs to pad their own individual pockets. There's nothing that supports the argument that this is some sort of vast conspiracy as alleged in the indictment. So to me, we're just end arounding how to get in bad character evidence about Mr. Stillwell, about talking about drugs with Mr. Garlington. And so I don't believe it's part of any conspiracy. I don't believe it's in furtherance of any conspiracy. And I don't believe it's relevant and it is prejudicial. And so 401, 403, and hearsay are my objections.
All right. I don't hear how any of what gets said in this particular conversation can be in furtherance of a conspiracy. So I'm going to exclude this.
Yes, Your Honor. And Judge, just so that I want to give a little bit more context to calls similar to this with the drugs.
Okay.
In this wiretap, where there are, as they've described accurately, about 60,000 pages of calls, there are more calls, or 6,000, there are more calls on this wiretap discussing the sale, the distribution of narcotics than we have time to ever listen to during the course of this trial. So the idea that the calls between YSL members are isolated incidents that should not be deemed in furtherance of a conspiracy is belied by that very real fact that we could show if we sat here and just listened to all of the calls where they're talking about re-upping, selling, running out, who to get it from, where to go get it. So I just wanted to make certain we're not trying to revisit what the court's ruling just was, but I want to make certain.
Well, I don't hear anything in this call about where to get it from or re-upping or anything like that. I just hear them going, yeah, man, I'm not selling any. I'm not either. So
Yes, Your Honor.
there may be another one that might meet the requirements, but this one doesn't.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
All right. And so these calls as well, Your Honor, that are coming up are party opponent admissions because they are talking about right before they go to the gas station.
Okay. Which ones are we talking about now?
The ones that are coming up. The ones that are coming up next is on page 333.
Well, page number was unfortunately what I cut off of this, so I know we don't want to be going by reference numbers, but
oh, I'm sorry.
If you can give me a date and time, that's fine too.
Reference number is 326.
Okay.
And the date is March 14th.
All right, I got it.
2022.
9:56 and then 9:59 after that.
Yes.
All right. Is there any evidence that they have any reason to believe Mr. Drinks is going to be at this gas station?
Yes, I'll let Ms. Hilton. When you mean that before they get to the gas station, I think seeing him at the gas station is happenstance. When they see him at the gas station.
Okay. So I mean, I'm wondering, maybe there's something more going on here, but if they're just talking about meeting up.
No, Your Honor, I don't believe, we don't have any evidence to show that they knew prior to going to the gas station that he was at the gas station. I do think that part was happenstance.
All right, well, I'll just have to listen to what the content of this call is to see whether this might be. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all are saying this one's a party opponent. So I'm sorry. Never mind. Scratch what I said. Go ahead.
But we do think that they were on the prowl because Mr. Stillwell earlier that morning on March 14th had rented a car from Alamo at the airport and then went and got the car tinted.
Okay.
And so we do think they were on the prowl, but not that they knew that Mr. Drinks was going to be at the airport.
All right. Understood. Thank you.
Page 333.
Hello? You know where it's at? He said Dirty Glove? Yeah. Yeah, but like, when we get out there, what to tell him? I'm saying we can get out the edge literally right now. He just said that. I'm telling you, I promise you, we can get out the edge right now. We stay right here. Yeah, come on, bro. Tell Shannon don't be mad at me, bro. We can bound. We can bound. Is that easy? Yeah, bound. Yeah, nah, that's well, no, on my mama 12 deep before we get out of the edge right now, fam. All right. All right.
So this is actually, we believe, not even co-conspirator here statements, but this is actually, we believe, evidence of defendant Stillwell's and Garlington's participation in the murder that eventually, the murder of Shamel Drinks. So,
Wait. My client was not on that call. So if the state's just going to say things like that, I need to know what they're talking about.
Your Honor, he is in the call. He's in the background. So when you hear, I believe the caller, I think maybe DeMarco Boyer saying, tell Shannon don't be mad. Tell Shannon don't be mad. You hear Shannon make a response in the background. Like, so I think him and Garlington are in the car together. The other car is calling him saying, don't be mad. We're going to meet you at the gas station. And Mr. Stillwell says something in the background.
Right, let me hear it again.
The state's spreadsheet says Garlington on the phone with Nichols. And now we're saying DeMarco Boyer's talking.
Nichols on the phone and they're using Boyer's phone. Because Nichols and Boyer and Miles Farley are in one car.
And
Shannon and Demikian Garlington are in another car.
And how would they determine that that's Mr. Nichols?
Because when you get to the gas station, we see that it's Nichols, Miles Farley, and then we are able to investigate that this was Boyer, and Investigator Viverita is familiar with these individuals.
So we're saying that is Mr. Nichols on that call?
I don't know. Who are we saying
Because
is talking?
We believe it's Mr. Nichols. Now that's using Mr. Boyer's telephone.
There's a lot of we believe, and I have little faith in those assertions. In fact, I know those assertions to be incorrect. So
You said there's a video from the gas station, right? And does the video from the gas station show who's in what car?
We know for sure that we see Mr. Jackson in the two cars, Your Honor, is an Audi and a Ford Fusion, a white Ford Fusion, a white Audi. We do know that Mr. Jackson gets out of the Audi.
Who's Mr. Stillwell?
Mr. Stillwell, excuse me. And then we know that Mr. Nichols gets out the Ford Fusion and that Ford Fusion is actually his wife's car.
Okay, and do you know, are those the only two people that the video shows getting out or that you can see in any of the cars?
And one other person, Miles Farley, we know that he gets out of the car with Mr. Nichols.
Okay, so he's in the Fusion.
He's in the Fusion. We do not see Mr. Garlington. He does not get out the car at the gas station, nor do we see Mr. Boyer. He does not get out of the car at the gas station.
Okay, but your theory is that Garlington and Boyer are also in the Audi?
No, Garlington's in the Audi. We believe Boyer is in the Ford Fusion.
Okay, sorry. And you maintain that you can hear Mr. Stillwell at the back responding in the call?
Yes, Your Honor, in the background. Yes, it's faint, but you hear him.
Can I hear it again?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hello? You know where it's at? He said Dirty Glove? Yeah. Yeah, but like when we get out there, what to tell him? I'm saying we can get out the edge literally right now. He just said that. I'm telling you, I promise you, we get out the edge right now. We stay right here. Yeah, come on, bro. Tell Shannon don't be mad at me, bro. We can bound.
Is that yeah, nah, I guess. Well,
Nah, on my mama 12 deep before we get out of here right now, son.
all right.
All right.
Somebody says something in the background.
So, well, what I hear is this. I hear Mr. Garlington speaking to someone, and them trying to explain to each other where they are. My understanding from what the state's saying is this conversation occurs before, well, from the context of the call, before either car, or at least the car that Mr. Nichols is in, according to the state's theory, arrives at the gas station, which means this is before Shamal Drinks arrives at the gas station, which means there's nothing, according to the state's theory, nothing immediately criminal afoot. And they're just talking about getting up, and the person alleged to be in the car with Mr. Garlington is Mr. Stillwell. And, I can't really hear what was said in the background, but the context of what was repeated is Mr. Garlington saying, Mr. Stillwell's sick of waiting on you in a friendly way, and hurry up. And then saying, Shannon said, y'all are going to bam, meaning y'all are going to fight when he gets here because you're holding us up, and then them laughing about it. So I don't know what's criminal about any of that, or what's furthering any criminal conspiracy, especially since under the state's theory, Shamal Drinks hasn't even arrived at the gas
Yeah,
station.
no, I don't think there's anything further in any conspiracy here except a conspiracy to meet up at the gas station. So this would not be in under that exception for sure.
And I'd also point out, Judge, that it shows the coordination between the two sets of the called and the calling party, and the coordination. So even if you don't take what they're saying as true, the call itself is evidence of coordinated efforts and communication right leading up to the Shamel Drinks murder.
Okay,
So it
but
has
y'all
a
are saying
non-hearsay
it was
purpose as
entirely just luck or bad luck for Mr. Drinks that they happened to find him here. So while there may have been a plan afoot to, when we see the enemy, we kill them, unless you've got evidence that this was, all right, we're getting together to go send out and start looking so that we can act on our plan, then this cannot come in under co-conspirator. It may come in under something else. But are you making that argument that this should come in
No, under? that's the opposite of the one I was making. What I was saying is that it has a non-hearsay purpose, and that the non-hearsay purpose was that it shows the coordination and communication between the people that we've alleged committed the murder, even outside of the fact, even if you don't take as true anything that they're saying. So not even trying to take the truth of what they're saying, the fact that they are communicating with one another is one. And then the other was that we were saying it was the statement of a party opponent, in that Mr. Stillwell was one of the people that was communicating with one another.
I mean, we can't hear what any of those communications are. So I don't hear anything coming in as a statement by Mr. Stillwell here.
If Your Honor could allow us one more comment on that.
No, I was just going to say, Your Honor, we agree. We don't think it's a co-conspirator thing, but it is evidence of the events leading up to the murder of Shamel Drinks. And so we believe it can come in as we're not offering for the truth of the matter asserted that he was getting off the exit at the time that he says he's getting off the exit, but simply, like Ms. Love just said, to show they are the series of events that occur right before the murder, them in communication to meet up at the gas station. You're going to see that they meet up at the gas station. Then a call that's coming up next is when DeMarco Boyer calls Demekion Garlington and tells him get on FaceTime. And we believe that is when the plan happens to kill Shamel Drinks. And that's the next call.
Does the video show the Audi's already there and then the Fusion pulls up?
Yes, but it doesn't, again, because of the video, we are not aware of DeMarco Boyer being in the car prior to seeing the video, nor do we see him afterwards. We just hear these phone calls between
this individual.
All right, well, I'm not talking about the next call yet. I'm talking about this call and trying to figure out why we need this call at all.
Because I think it shows them coming from wherever they're coming together. We believe that they were either near each other or had planned to meet up prior to do whatever they're doing. And so it just shows a series of events, Your Honor. Just if we have to prove what happens before, during, and after the murder, this shows before the murder, they were in communication. It's not like they randomly met up at the gas station together. They literally planned these two cars, at least, to meet up at the gas station. They meet, they unfortunately see Mr. Drinks, and then the plan becomes afoot. But it's not like the Audi and the Ford Fusion randomly meet at the gas station. They have planned to meet at the gas station. And
all right, well, if that's your purpose, I think you can narrow it down a little bit. We don't need to hear the whole conversation.
And Your Honor, I also said that they have a call log that establishes that, and they actually had Mr. Burney, the cell phone analysis gentleman, plot this number in question that they're saying belongs to Mr. Boyer. They've plotted that, so they have a call log of who's calling who to show coordination, and they have the plot of where the phone was at times that it was used and who was calling who. So the coordination, they don't need the contents of the phone call to show coordination.
Yeah, but I would believe that the defense will argue, we don't know what they were meeting. We don't know what they're meeting up for, but now the jurors can hear.
We still don't know what they're meeting up for at this point in time.
But it's still just a series of events that lead up to the murder. These two cars and the individuals in these cars have some type of relationship.
If you want to use the little tiny part that's we're getting off the exit right now, that's fine. But we don't need all of it. I mean, it just.
And who's going to identify the voice? Because it's not Mr. Nichols on that call.
Yeah, and we'll lay the foundation as to the call and where it comes from on the wiretap.
Well, if I'm admitting it as an admission by a party opponent, then it needs to be one of these people on trial right now. So if you can't establish that it's Mr. Nichols, that's problematic.
We will.
Well,
if I'm offering it to show that they were, not that they were getting off the gas at the gas, and that's the hearsay, that we would need to, what we're saying is they were meeting up they were on their way to the gas station, not that we're getting off right now. That would be offering for the truth of the matter asserted, which would be the hearsay.
Which would need an exception.
Which would need an exception. That's not what we're offering.
Okay, but if we have no idea who's on the call, then it's not relevant.
But we do know from the phone number that it's DeMarco Boyer's phone. We know that he is talking to Demikian Garland.
You know what? Let's just use what's already in for that. And by I mean, that's probably the wrong word, but it appears that you all have what you need. And considering the other issues surrounding this one, I am gonna sustain the various objections. I'm not going to admit this.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Judge, the next one that we have is omitted from the yellow sheet that the court is looking at.
Okay.
But it's going to be PDF page 351, March 14, 2022 at 10:50 p.m. It's not, but Your Honor, as I stated, it's not on the yellow sheet. It is in the Dropbox.
Okay, yeah, the yellow sheet was something that got sent later that was just to guide us, but.
What's the reference number?
It is the PDF page 351, reference number 345.
man. Hello. Where you at? Why? Right here at the studio. Somebody got killed in the canopy. I was trying to see who it was. For real? Yeah. I just seen Shakur post shit like that. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, wait on time. Get time to leave. I was just trying to see where you were. All right.
Just 1 second. That was not the one that I expected to play. We're playing call 330, page 333. And reference number 326.
That's the one we just played.
No, yeah,
That's the one
no,
we just
yeah, it is.
talked about getting off the exit.
335, 335, I'm sorry, right on. 335, page 341. My apologies.
Hey, what day y'all pulled up? Call me on video, hurry up. Call me on video. Call it.
And is the timing of this one, y'all can establish this is after Drinks pulls up.
Yes, this is right before we went.
I think that pretty clearly would come in under co-conspirator exception.
Next one.
And so, just so we're clear though, that the state is asserting that because like the last one, there was some question about the involved parties. The state is still asserting that is Mr. Garlington and Mr. Boyer.
Yes, we believe that's Mr. Boyer telling Mr. Garner to get on FaceTime.
That's his phone number calling.
All right, we can't hear you.
That is Boyer's phone number calling Garlington, telling him to get on FaceTime. And this is right after Shamel Drinks. When we look at the timestamp from the surveillance video to this call is after Mr. Drinks has pulled out of the gas station and they are pulling out behind him.
Whose phone's making noises? Can you make it silent?
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Okay. All right, what's the next one?
It's reference 350, page 357.
Yo. All right, man. There was all kinds of shit going on. I just jump in the other car, bro. Y'all nigga don't be getting dropped off and then got no motherfucking ride to go back home to. They don't make sense.
Yeah.
The fuck you getting dropped off for a nigga ride with a nigga who wrote you?
Yeah.
That's stupid as fuck. So you need to be on the damn head, so. What's up with?
We right here down here.
Yeah, what?
Ride past around the sea.
I'm finna meet up with y'all, nigga. I'm finna go get a fill up.
Gotta get a fill up for fight, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm listening.
Huh?
I said, all right, from listening. What's going on?
I just, I'm pulling out now. Y'all nigga,
Back side.
you say I was gonna jump in with y'all.
All right. That's what I'm saying. Kyle, when you doing?
All right, I'm gonna get the fill up now.
All right.
This call is made and is between Damikian Garlington and one of the people who were in the car with Mr. Nichols, Mr. whom we believe to be Mr. Boyer, talking about having rolled back through the scene. The police were on the scene of the Shamel Drinks murder at the
I didn't hear all that.
You didn't hear it on the call, or you didn't hear what Miss Love was saying?
I didn't hear it on the call.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Okay, this is
And-
them having, when they said, we just rolled back through the scene. I'll play that again. It was at, at least that's what this team.
And this
heard,
is
but I'm-
supposed to take place at like 2 a.m.
Yes.
All right, let's hear it again. What pinpoint to me where in this conversation, at what minute and second is that supposed to be getting said? Do you know?
No, it's a minute-long call, so it's about midway, maybe.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yo. All right. All kinds of shit, man. I just jump in the other car, bro. Y'all nigga don't be getting dropped off and they ain't got no motherfucking ride to go back home to. That don't make sense.
Yeah, yeah,
The fuck you getting dropped off for a nigga ride with a nigga who wrote you?
yeah.
That's stupid as fuck. Man, you need to be on the damn head, shop. What the
What
hell?
it-
What's wrong with
We right here. We right here down here.
y'all? What?
Ride past trying to see.
Okay, so it's right there at 31 seconds, and the phone records, when he said right here, riding past the scene, their phone records put them at the scene at that time.
Okay, so right here, riding past the scene is.
We don't believe that's
Trying
what
to
he.
see,
That's
riding
not.
past, trying to see at the scene.
Let me hear
Well,
that.
she
Trying
keeps
to-
saying scene, and no one
I
says
don't know.
scene.
Let me hear it again.
And Judge, I want to make clear, like the court is doing, the court can judge whatever is being said, whatever it is they're riding past to see or the scene, their phone records place them at the scene of the Shamel Drinks murder at the time that the call is made.
But Your Honor, this is the problem. The state keeps asserting things as fact. He said through the scene, and now I'm just pushing back moderately. And now it's like, well, we don't really know what was said. And Your Honor needs to know what was said to be able to judge it. And if the state doesn't know, they shouldn't be asserting as fact. This person said riding past the scene if they don't know that's what's said. And my belief, and I'm not going to assert it as fact, but what I'm telling the court is after listening to that numerous times on my own and several times in court now, I'm not hearing scene.
Okay.
And I don't think anyone else is.
I don't know. Let me hear it again.
I'm finna meet up with y'all, nigga. I'm finna go get a fill up.
Try to get it filled up for fight, right?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
All right. Get down here.
Y'all what?
Ride past trying to see. Yeah.
That's stupid
Trying
as
to
fuck.
see.
Man, you need to be on the damn head, shop. What the
What
hell?
it-
What's wrong with
We right here. We right here down here.
y'all what?
Ride past trying to see.
I'm
Play
finna
it
go get
again.
I'm finna meet up with y'all, nigga. I'm finna go get a fill up. Y'all what?
Ride past trying to see.
I'm finna go get
Ride past trying to see.
I'm finna meet up with y'all, nigga. I'm finna go get a fill up.
I mean, I don't know what he's saying, but they're talking about, I mean, it's. Never is saying, I need a ride, right?
A
No,
little
it's
context.
saying- No,
Oh.
not right there, but before then. And they're saying, why didn't you ride with the person that you started out with? And they're trying to figure out where each other is, right?
He's asking, where are you? And he said, riding right here, riding past the scene, trying to see. Either way you look at it, the point at which he is saying that, yes, they are trying to apprise each other's location, and that person right there saying that he is riding past, his phone puts him at the place where Shamel Drinks was murdered at that moment.
I'm hearing, and I think everyone else is hearing over here, riding past around the city. Okay, around the city.
I mean,
And
maybe he is saying around the city, if they've got something that's gonna.
I don't believe, well, they just
It
said,
doesn't, I mean, it honestly doesn't matter whether he's saying riding around the city or riding past the scene. when what they're trying to do is communicate with each other about what's going down between them right after they have allegedly shot and killed somebody.
Well, it's 4 hours after Mr. Drinks was shot. The context of all this meeting up is to go to the studio. That's the part that the state's not playing. They're all going to a music studio. And so I hear Mr. who they're saying is Mr. Boyer fussing that it seems that fussing someone should have gotten a ride with someone else, and he's fussing with that, and he's asking where you at now, and he says riding around the city. There's nothing conspiratorial or anything else about that. But my bigger concern is we just have this situation where, like, if Mr. Garlington really said, I'm riding around past the scene, that would be some damning evidence. So we just shouldn't be throwing that out without knowing that's what's said.
All right, well, I'm not going to let them hand the jury a transcript of this call that says that, because I don't think, I mean, it's up for debate what it says. I don't think, y'all don't agree. I don't agree. Who knows what it says? But I mean, it could very well be a part of a conspiracy, and they could be meeting up at the studio to figure out what it is that they're going to do next. That's not for me to determine. That is part of their theory. They can present this evidence in support of that theory. Whether the jury buys it or not will be up to the jury. But it is this I'm going to admit. Do we have lunches yet? Yes. Okay. Let's take a lunch break. We can all be back in an hour, right? Yes. Okay. Let's be back at 1.
All right, Christine. They're on lunch break. I'm gonna go ahead and end for today. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end for today. We'll be back tomorrow. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I was trying to do some work. We'll be back at it tomorrow for Mickey Talks. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you drop your questions so that when I do the Q&A for tonight, I can respond to it. But y'all, man, stay off these people's phones. Stay out the way is my one piece of advice if I could leave anybody with anything. And as always, y'all already know everything that I have said this morning is my opinion. Y'all know what I feel about my opinion. And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what?
I'm like, fuck, yeah. Fuck.
Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot, because my slots be filling up fast. Mickey Talks, the truth. Okay. I got truth on my mind. Truth on my mind. I got truth on my mind. Truth on my mind. I got truth on my mind. Truth on my mind.
Hey, listen, you are now rocking with Mickey Truth. She live up to her name, not the fame. So make sure y'all subscribe to her channel and stay updated on what's real. Bye.
Good reporting ass Mickey. We love you, Mickey.
Mickey Talks.